8 years ago, I walked into this casino. Now I'm cashing in my chips, and I'm walking away from the table. I won the game. And what I do with the rest of my life from here on out is my business. I answer to no one. This time the $1 Million Man didn't get what he wanted. Because I can't be bought.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wake up! Welcome to the after party! Wake up, put your hands up, put them up! It's time that you make your voice heard! Wake up, put your hands up, get them up! Hell yeah!
Hello, Jake.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know. I
don't
had nothing
either.
to open again.
That's fine.
You got your fucking haircut.
I did.
Head cut.
I got my head cut off. I am decapitated now. It's amazing.
Did you lose a hair versus hair match?
No.
No?
Shockingly enough, this was on my own volition. I did this all by myself. Well,
So,
okay, I didn't do it, but
For those of you that don't know, Jake had shoulder length hair, a little bit
longer, way longer. Like probably to the square on my back.
Oh,
It was
well, you're
fucking long as
moping a
fuck.
lot, so your shoulders are pretty
That's
low.
true. That's
so
true.
I didn't...
I shrug a lot. Yeah.
But, yeah, it's all gone. It's weird.
It's very
I
gone.
feel like I have more room in the podcast studio now.
Yeah,
to move around.
I keep like doing phantom hair things that I used to do when
Do
I
the-
had
the flick?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like moving it out of the way. Like whenever I put my headphones in today, I moved hair out of my like out of my ear or whatever. That's not there.
There's
anymore.
nothing there.
It's fucking awesome and weird.
Dude, I had the same thing. Like I was
Yeah.
telling you earlier, when I cut my hair, and then I'd go to headbang after, and there'd be nothing there. I'd be like, I don't.
What
like
do I do?
this. My brain's just rattling around instead.
Well, yeah, that's a problem.
It's never good.
Yeah, immediately once it was gone. I mean, I showed you the picture. There was a fucking lot of hair on my head. I felt a difference immediately. There was like a constant breeze on the back of my neck that I haven't felt in like 3 years. That was amazing.
A lot more blankets, shawls going around the household.
No, I love the
you
cold. See, I love the cold, so I'm like, this is the best. I love it. So yeah,
So-
I have way less hair now.
I'm gonna incorporate the news as we do our normal open of boringness.
Hey, listen. If anything, the news is boring compared to what we say. Let's get real.
There's a
Here.
lot we got to get into this week.
Yeah, a lot of AEW stuff, brother.
Yeah, I'd say a lot more. Just shit that didn't have to do with inside the ring stuff. We'll
True.
go with that.
True.
Starting with my favorite and your favorite racist of all time, Lars Sullivan.
Yes.
Deleted his Twitter.
This was like today, wasn't it?
That was a joke, by the way. I'm not
know.
a big Lars fan.
No, not a fan.
Yeah, he deleted his Twitter earlier.
We were starting to become fans, and then it fizzled out pretty quick.
Well, you know us. We like
Yeah.
awfully bad shit, and
Yeah.
he's awfully bad.
And he wasn't on either show this week, but he's gonna have a match in Saudi Arabia, so that's a good
Do
idea.
you like how they're steering clear of putting him up against any white people?
In Saudi Arabia.
No, it has been strictly him versus minorities since he's debuted on the main roster.
What about Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy?
They don't count, though.
Okay,
They are both dead people, aren't they? They're deleted?
deleted. Yeah,
Yeah, so-
they're different. They're a breed of their own, I'd say.
I wouldn't count them. Plus, Matt Hardy's still chasing the 24/7 title because he's got them wonky knees, so he's always in the back trying to catch up to the running herd.
Yeah, it's interesting. I want to see him win it at some point. He could do a fun thing with that.
So you want to get into some cool shit? Like Dean Ambrose debuted at AEW.
Who?
John Moxley.
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot. Ambrose is dead.
He's dead.
Dead as a doornail.
He's dead, and he buried the shit out of the WWE, and it was awesome.
It was a really good interview. What
Yes.
Jake is referring to is Talk is Jericho. Dean Ambrose is on there. This is the first podcast, wrestling-related podcast, I've listened to in a while. A long time.
The Jericho?
Yeah,
Ambrose
I
one?
was just very curious.
Moxley?
I try to steer clear of them because they make me hate the companies a lot more than normal.
Yep.
Like, I don't know why. I was just getting sick of listening to just, people just shooting on each other. But this was a really good one.
It was very good.
Basically, everything that we hated about Dean Ambrose's last run, he hated as well.
And everything we've pretty much known about Vince is true.
Yeah, see, that stuff didn't shock me.
No,
it was
me
just
either.
more the fact that he was very open about how Vince is. You know what I mean? About how he just has some really bad ideas and he
He's
wants to keep going with them.
Such a narcissist that it has to be his own shit.
Yep.
He thinks his shit don't stink, though.
So,
And it
according
do
to
stink.
rumors, Vince was not pleased about Ambrose showing up at AEW because he thought Ambrose was filming. And if you listen to the Talk is Jericho, Ambrose touched on that, where he said he was filming, but it was his Twitter video that
He's right. I mean, he didn't lie. But I mean, what's he gonna? Who cares, Vince? He's not your fucking property anymore.
I know he's done. He's done.
If anything, what I learned from that podcast is the WWE truly was holding him back. I think.
100%.
I mean, that's what I got out of it. And I'm excited
You didn't know
to
who
see.
John Moxley was before, and I was trying
I
to tell
did,
you.
but I haven't seen.
Same thing with a lot of these guys, though. It's just you can tell that their character's very watered down. Like all of them, really, if you think about it. I mean, even Tyler Black was a badass. You know, he was always kind of a good guy, but not really.
Yeah.
But, like, his good guy now sucks, Seth Rollins.
I agree, but I feel like that's also not a good comparison because he's successful in the company.
Just because you have titles
Right.
doesn't mean you're successful.
That's
Dean
fair.
had all the titles. Dean had
true.
all the accolades. He sold a ton of merch, but you knew his character sucked.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Right now, Seth Rollins has all the accolades, but his character sucks.
It's not great.
It's very gay.
Yeah, it's not great.
Bouncy. Sorry.
It's pretty bouncy.
Yeah. We got to make a list that we put up because I go to my mainstay words are retard and gay, and I'm trying not to say them.
Well, I mean, we have the list. It's
I just got to
in
put
our
it
heads.
right in front of my face.
Just
would work
retard
way
is
better.
nincompoop and bouncy is gay.
Speaking
Or
of
the other
bouncy
way
retards, Rey Mysterio's injured again.
Yeah, weren't they supposed to address that on SmackDown? They never did.
Yeah, apparently he's going to check if he's going to have surgery or not on his shoulder.
I am not like you. I am very much a Rey Mysterio fan.
I
He's
am
probably
too, but
done.
he's
got to be done, right?
very injury prone.
I know he's a small guy, and he's always been this way. It's just I don't want to see him be done, but I want to see him be done. It's like one of those things.
What I'll get into when I break down AEW is a lot of what I'll get into with my I like Rey Mysterio, but he has one spot and he does it every match, and you know you find that a lot in WWE, I guess.
Yeah.
So I've just seen it a lot, and him. I just don't like it. The 619 I think is lame. I don't know.
It was cool in like 2005.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
I
I'll go with
enjoyed
that.
it when
Yeah.
I was a child.
I liked his title reign when he was
The
going
World Heavyweight?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but you know, I don't know. Ever since he's been back, I've just been. It's boring me. I don't know what to say.
I like I said, I am on the other side. I've enjoyed his time back. However,
I wouldn't mind it if it was solely so Samoa Joe could kill him to get Samoa Joe over, but apparently Ray's body can't hold up.
That's
any
true.
longer,
No
which
one-
sucks because he's been doing it forever.
and I kind of feel bad for Samoa Joe because I feel like he's gonna. I don't know if this has happened already. I feel like he's gonna kind of get the he injures people tag on him.
I don't think so. No.
No, you
Rey
don't think?
Mysterio,
Well, because-
dude, you look at Rey Mysterio, he gets injured.
I know, but Rey Mysterio. There was Tyson Kidd back a while ago. There was another one that I can't remember right now, but I guarantee there was another one.
I 100% do not see that coming
I
because
hope
Samoa Joe's worked all over the world. and,
Right.
You know, accidents happen, dude.
Yeah. No, I hope it's not the case, but you never know. With
Although
the
people still blame Seth Rollins for Sting.
Yeah, exactly.
Sting was
Like,
fucking 98 years old taking a buckle bomb. That's on fucking.
you don't know. You don't know what people are gonna say. So
Undertaker's gonna be on Raw next week.
fucking yippee.
He's gonna probably be talking shit on Goldberg, maybe.
He'll have like a 10-minute entrance to the ring, say Goldberg rest in peace, and then fuck off.
Yeah.
Yay! I'm so excited.
It should bump the ratings a tiny bit.
It will. That's the problem. Because they won't have Brock next week, probably. Because they've had him 2 weeks in a row, and that's asking way too much, I'm sure. And so they need The Undertaker to get that ratings bump that they've had from Brock.
So according to a Brad Shepard source, they're saying in the back, WWE, somebody high up is saying AEW is very good for the wrestling business, and they're happy that it's there.
In WWE?
In
that.
WWE.
Okay.
So he's stoked on AEW because, you know, obviously the more people watching, the better it is. And if you think about it logistically, AEW is going to be debuting on Tuesday nights, whereas Raw's Monday and SmackDown's Friday. They're not really competition, and AEW's pay-per-view was on a Saturday, not a Sunday, which WWE should fucking steal because it's way better to be able to watch a 6-hour fucking pay-per-view on a Saturday.
And not have to go to fucking work in the morning.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, it's the worst.
So, yeah, I think Vince is the only one who's probably salty about it, and that's mostly because, you know.
Because he's Vince McMahon. That's why.
USA does want improved third-hour ratings on Raw. The reason I bring this up is because hopefully if things don't go the way that USA wants, they'll be like, maybe we should cut the show back to 2 hours.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Stone Cold is going to be debuting a new show on the USA Network, which is supposed to debut after Raw, and I don't remember when, coming up here, where he just interviews a bunch of other rednecks, you know, doing weird shit, drinking beer.
Awesome.
The two confirmed guests I know of, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh, fuck yeah.
and Trace Atkins.
Oh, well.
So two guys I know nothing about.
At least Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be mildly entertaining.
Didn't
but
he
hey,
die?
Trace, no, his dad did.
Oh.
That's fucked up.
Why?
You don't know anything about these people?
No.
Well, Trace Atkins is up. I think he's a country music guy.
Sounds like they both are.
No, Dale Earnhardt, son of Dale Earnhardt Sr., Dale Earnhardt Jr., he was a popular...
See, I thought he was dead, and I thought he was fucking... Stone Cold was cramping on our CBG style,
No,
just fucking
that'd be funny.
interviewing dead people, and I was going to get real upset.
Maybe the ghost of Dale Earnhardt Sr. will be there with them.
Never know.
Could be possible.
Hopefully,
but yeah,
hopefully he doesn't take the wheel.
he's super full of charisma, so that should be interesting.
Who?
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh.
Yeah, he's now
I can
retired.
only imagine.
He's retired.
I know Stone Cold is. It should be
Yeah.
funny.
Well, a lot of the NASCAR guys, you don't really get to see their personality because they're in a fucking car all the time. He's one of the, like, a lot of them are pretty entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
not shitting on it. I honestly know
I'm a
nothing about
former
it.
NASCAR guy. Like, I used to watch a fuck ton of NASCAR. I don't anymore just because it's gotten super
I
boring.
went to a NASCAR.
Mm-hmm. You went to a NASCAR.
I went to only really people watch, and it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my
that
life.
is another whole thing.
There is more back hair at one of those things than anything I've ever seen.
More back here than Scott Dawson.
Good way to tie it in,
Yep,
dude.
see?
Way to tie it in,
See?
Jake. Proud of you, man.
And
You know
that
what?
is his name. That's the one with the beard,
I might
not
give
the
you,
other guy.
I might give you a promotion.
What does that mean?
I'm going to give you a promotion all the way down to NXT, where you'll be working beside Road Dogg now, because
Oh,
that's where he works.
Thanks.
I was trying to get a tie-in.
I actually appreciate that. I'd much rather work for NXT.
Yeah, so apparently nobody knows what Road Dogg's going to be doing down there, but he's one of Triple H's boys, so he has a lifetime job.
Yeah, oh yeah. For
Paul's buddies, they call them.
sure. Paul's buddies.
Yep, basically him and old
So the people who are
googly-eye
making-
HBK.
So the people who are making things, like, successful. It's great.
Well, you never know. Did I get all the things I wanted to talk about? Lars sucks. Sammy's not allowed in Saudi. I mean, that's public
yeah, that
knowledge
was the
because they
same
will
thing.
murder him.
That
So
was the same thing last
Yeah.
year, too.
Alice is not allowed in because he has religious tattoos. Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, John Cena, all not going
They're
because they think that place is not good.
And Kevin Owens. Oh, did you say Kevin Owens?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I might have said something else, but I
Whatever.
meant Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Maybe I said Owen Hart.
Kevin Owens ain't going.
Yeah, neither is Owen Hart.
No, no.
None of them are going
Maybe
to
the
Saudi
ghost.
Arabia.
Maybe the ghost.
Blood money in the bank, as people have been calling it.
Blood Money in the Bank is good.
Yeah, it
They
really
should
is.
just do that. They should just embrace the meme and do that next pay-per-view.
Well, because of the fucking meme, Brock Lesnar is not cashing in.
Good.
Saudi. So
That's the best thing that could have happened.
we'll get to that, dude.
Ugh,
we will
so
get
good.
to how awesome Brock Lesnar was.
I hate it, and I love it.
So, Jake, did you watch AEW?
No.
You didn't watch it at all.
I've seen clips online.
What'd you think of what you saw?
I
Were
mean,
you shocked that Moxley showed up?
yeah, I could not have been more wrong in my assessment of what Dean Ambrose was going to do going forward, because I did not think it was going to be that.
I have notes. I found them.
Excellent. Yeah, I will fully admit that I was wrong, and I'm okay with being wrong, because that'll make it way more entertaining.
Okay, here's what you missed, and
Sure.
I'll tell you this from a... I don't pick sides. I want them both to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I watch a lot of indies, so I know a lot of the guys on there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the things I was getting, messaged to me was, who are these guys? They didn't do a very good job of debuting some of their talent that they're going to be pushing in the
Mm-hmm.
future. The one guy that they did really get over was MJF.
That's the guy
He's
with the scarf.
basically Miz.
That's the guy with the scarf.
Basically
I like
Miz,
that guy.
and he's awesome.
I like
Yeah.
that guy.
Cuts great promos. He's fun to watch. I mean, there was a legless guy in their Rumble,
Yep.
their Casino Battle Royal, whatever
Yep.
it's called, and he was calling him Lieutenant Dan and, kicking him and shit. So
That's amazing.
yeah, he's awesome. But what I wanted to say, I'm just talking negatively first because I want to praise what it got towards the end. It's a lot like most WWE pay-per-views where it was a lot of it was an indie spot fest for like the first half, which is fine, but you can't do that all the time. And a lot of the guys, they all looked like the same guy after a while. If you didn't know them, like if you didn't watch Lucha Underground or see where some of these other guys have come from, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't know who these guys were. I mean, opening with SCU was maybe tough because the match went on a little too long. So, other than that, Cody Rhodes versus Dustin, or Goldie, we'll call him.
Yeah, Goldie. Yeah.
That was, in my opinion, if we were rating it, an 8-slice match, dude. And
I wanna check it out,
I
yeah.
do not give those out.
Right, which is shocking because Goldust obviously is up there in age, but from what I've heard from the match, he can still fucking go. And apparently they told a hell of a story. Of
That's
course,
what it was.
Exactly.
It was all story, and that's what Cody really thrives on because he's not a spot fest guy. He's great at the storytelling, which is why I feel like him and Chris Jericho, they really got to take that kind of, not so much a Vince role because whatever they're doing is probably going to work.
Yeah.
But they need to take some sort of a Vince role when it comes to the stories because
I think they will.
everybody in the open,
Yeah.
they could have done triple flips. I mean, fucking Joey Janela got his neck broken, it looked like, and nobody remembers this stuff because it was all so much of the same thing.
The Battle Royal was on YouTube, right?
Yes,
Okay, so
that
that
was
I could
free.
watch at any point.
Yeah.
I recognized a couple people in it just from
Well,
being in the business.
Hangman Page was the wild card, and he ended up winning, which is good.
Oh, that's cool.
They want to push him. He's basically Cowboy Seth Rollins, if you haven't seen him.
I have. I'm familiar with some of the bigger names and stuff like that, but obviously Ty Dillinger ended up being in it as well.
Didn't play much of a role,
right?
though,
But he was there.
kind of surprised. They gave him a pretty big open with the card thing. And everything.
I know Luchasaurus, but I know him for a weird reason. He was on that show Big Brother, the reality show that I watch. He was on it, so that's the only reason I know him.
So basically, what I wanted to say was,
Yep.
A lot of the same guys towards the beginning. The women matches were all right.
Okay.
Britt Baker looked really good, and they looked good. Awesome Kong was awesome.
That was cool.
It was cool to see her there. Cool. They have a lot of talent, but like I said, they got to find some ways to give these guys some characters. The opening guys.
And they have time. I mean, they're probably going to do it. Because they didn't sign all these people in the Battle Royal. These are not all people in the company.
Also, though, if you think about it, the only guys who really made waves were former WWE guys. Which is kind of crazy if you think about it, because they didn't want that moniker. But you had Dean Ambrose, a.k.a. now John Moxley.
Yep.
He came in and disrupted, after the match, Chris Jericho. And
fucking
hit him with the dirty deeds or whatever he's going to be calling it going forward. Then he fucked up Kenny Omega, which is good for the future. Mm-hmm. But Cody and Goldust they had the best match on that fucking card. And the Young Bucks were great, as usual. But again, some of that stuff's forgettable because there's so many spots. In every match that they had that wasn't Goldust Cody, that wasn't Kenny Jericho, every match was just a kick-out-of-finisher match is what it reminded me of. There's a lot of spots where it was just so many false finishes to the point where you were like, I get it. Like,
I mean,
this dude could have cracked him in the head with a cinder block 17 times, and the guy would have kicked out in the Young Bucks match.
The Young Bucks match. I thought you were talking about Kenny and Jericho. I mean, that's a match we've seen.
But Kenny and Jericho, it wasn't their best match, but at least it ended with one finisher. Kenny didn't hit his finisher once. Jericho never kicked out of his finisher, the one-wing angel.
Jericho won, right?
Jericho did win, yes.
Okay. Which is interesting.
And it was a decent match, but again, they've had better matches.
I also don't know, and I don't remember this at all, did Kenny win the last one?
He did,
okay.
I believe.
Okay.
But the thing is, that's setting up for Page versus Jericho. They needed a heel to go against
that makes sense. That makes sense. And Kenny's going in as a babyface, it seems, right now.
Going up against...
In the company, I mean. Okay.
And the cool thing about Kenny Omega is he has no ego, really.
Right.
I mean, and he's just one of the nicest guys. He comes off that way.
He's so full of charisma, too. He's going to be entertaining to watch, for sure.
The thing is, though, Jericho is their biggest name. I mean, maybe now it's Moxley, but Jericho was their biggest name. So obviously they put him in a spot where he's going to draw for their next pay-per-view, which is a smart thing to do.
Which will probably be against Moxley, right? Or are they going to do
Jericho,
him and Omega first?
It's Jericho versus Hangman Page.
Okay, and then Mox and Omega probably?
Yes.
Yeah. That'll be cool.
So there you go. That was my thing on AEW. I think I got most of my notes in. They have a lot of the same guy said. Legless dude was fucking weird. Yeah.
I definitely want to check out what I can check out of it without having to pay for it. I just haven't had the time.
I just want them to let guys like Jericho, Cody, and the others really develop better storylines. Kenny Omega's good at developing storylines. He did it in New Japan and got people interested. You got to get storylines for the younger guys down below to really help them build up, because TNT's ratings are going to plummet if it's a spot fest every week. People will get bored of it.
I don't know. People love that, though. That's the thing.
Don't, though. Look at companies like Ring of Honor. I love Ring of Honor. They haven't grown. They haven't done that good of a job of growing. They sold at Madison Square Garden, but it was with New Japan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just think you got to develop better storylines in professional wrestling. That's why WWE sucks right now, because they have no storylines. I have a list right here of fun storylines that they could do that would help their company. Like, check this out. Ready?
Yep.
Seth Rollins and Kofi are both trying to get Brock Lesnar to fight them. They're the good guys. How cool would it be if Seth Rollins, I don't know, blindsided Kofi Kingston when they were in the ring, beat the fuck out of him, then called Brock out to, pick the bones and maybe cash in on fucking Kofi, and you have a heel Seth Rollins?
Wow.
Or even better yet, because Brock Party's so fucking over, he's basically a babyface right now, the way he was bitch-slapping Paul Heyman around, and it was hilarious.
That was good.
You could have Brock come out with Kofi laying in the ring after Seth Rollins demolishes him and say, I've never taken an easy fight. I may not show up all the time, but I always show up and fucking start it right from the fresh.
It's true.
And then you could have him just attack fucking Rollins instead, and you have babyface Brock and heel Rollins.
Yeah, that'd be a different dynamic.
So many different things. And then eventually, if you have a babyface Brock, you could get a heel Braun.
Yep.
And because babyface Braun is fucking ridiculously nincompoopish right now.
Boring.
Him cutting a promo and then talking about how but I'm also excited for the Mrs. New Baby Girl. Congratulations. That was fucking lame, man.
That's so wrong.
That was lame. Raw sucked so many dicks.
Yeah,
so many dicks. It sucked so many dicks that its cheeks got stretch marks, dude. It was not fucking good. It was not a good show. After Brock Party, it really went downhill.
Oh, yeah. Brock Party was good, and then Firefly Funhouse was good. That's it. But that's good every week.
They also have the network, dude. Like, why aren't they like doing like their ESPN First Take kind of rip-off shows? They should do that. And you have the 24/7 title. Do that shit on YouTube, on Instagram Stories. Why aren't they doing this throughout the week, getting people interested? I think
that's one of the only entertaining things going on right now. Is that 24-hour title?
The coolest thing they could do is have fucking just hear R-Truth getting pinned, right? Then the camera's rushing to go check it out or whatever because it's not fucking TV time. It's Instagram or YouTube. And then, like, the camera's on the ground and it pans up and you just see flip-flops and then you see Matt Riddle holding the fucking 24/7 title.
It could be anyone.
That would be fucking badass.
Like, it's weird to me that Carmella hasn't pinned Truth yet. That's weird to me. Unless, for whatever reason, women can't win it, but I don't think that's the case.
As much of a jokey title as it is, they haven't gone too much of a joke with it yet.
That's true. But Carmella winning wouldn't be a joke. It would be an opportunistic thing to do because she's always around R-Truth. It'd be like one of those hardcore titles.
I think they're trying to go with. I mean, they're letting R-Truth hang on to it for a little bit,
which I don't mind at all,
to build it up. Which is why I think if you call up a Matt Riddle, have him just beat the fuck out of it. Like, he's a legit fighter.
I also don't want to see it as a call up, quote unquote, either.
It would be dope if he got called up though, because right now they need stars.
Yeah.
You know who should fight Aleister Black? Because the rumors are Randy Orton or Kevin Owens. It shouldn't be one of them. No, it should be Velveteen Dream.
Oh God.
Have Aleister Black say, "No one wants to fight me." Why doesn't Velveteen Dream debut right there? You guys need ratings. You need characters. Right now, Matt and fucking Velveteen are top guys.
And I think
fucking top guys.
Velveteen's probably, I mean, this sounds bad. He's probably almost done with NXT, I'd say, as far as things he can do, right? He hasn't won the big title, but that'd be it if he does. What else can he do?
He doesn't
after
need,
that?
but like the thing with NXT though is the same thing that's going to happen with AEW. All these fucking guys are like Johnny Gargano and fucking Chomp. Their best match is going to be in NXT.
Yep.
Because they're killing themselves.
Yep.
They're both fucking injured all the time because they're killing themselves for these matches.
That's another thing.
Call them up.
Johnny Gargano's injured, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream, Matt Riddle, they're both fresh.
Yep.
Call them up now while they're young, and you can at least start developing their names. Get them. They both are two guys that have the it factor, and you are seriously lacking the it factor right now. You're pushing Seth Rollins and Kofi Kingston, who I'm fans of. Their characters right now both suck dicks.
Boring,
Kofi's is a little bit better than
because
Seth
he's got the
Rollins.
New Day, too. I mean, he's got that backing him up as well.
You got your number one babyface champion coming out throwing pancakes. Come on.
Yeah.
And then you get fucking Seth Rollins coming out just being like, forget it. Like, and walking away like a bitch. Brock Lesnar's the man.
He doesn't have a character, Seth Rollins, really.
He's a bitch. That's his character
he's
right
a
now.
bitch. He's a
At
bitch.
least be a heel bitch and get J&J Security back together.
Well, that's what I've said that before. Like,
Everybody has.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Right now you have Shane McMahon playing the Seth Rollins character. He's
Shane
got
McMahon-
fucking Elias and Drew. Why isn't that Shane? Why isn't that
McMahon
Seth?
is the biggest heel on both shows, and that's not right.
And he's not good
That's
at
not
it.
right. It's a lot wrong with that. Luckily, I mean, we had like Baron Corbin doing good heel stuff. He got a win. He's gonna fucking face Seth in a match that doesn't matter probably, but I mean, cool. I guess it's like I don't know.
Anything happens at this pay-per-view though, it's fucking null and void. Really,
It's bad.
because it's so far away from where. I mean, let's face it. It's not an American company. I mean, granted, we have an Australian on our show.
True.
But it's so far away from here that it doesn't feel real. Like when they have these pay-per-views, like it feels like you could just fucking not watch and be fine, which is what you could do with the
probably
whole
not
company
gonna.
as a whole
It's because
lately.
it's gonna be so fucking long, and there's Goldberg and Taker, which is probably gonna main event, and it's gonna be asshole. It's gonna be
All the
so bad.
assholes. All the assholes.
I think Triple H and Randy Orton won't be great of a match, but it'll be a good story, kind of like the Batista thing. But that's it. Nothing else. Nothing's entertaining. Are you super excited for Lucha House Party versus Lars Sullivan? No one is.
No,
No one's excited for this.
no, I'm not.
It's WWE. They're excited for it because they're getting so much fucking money. That's it.
Right now, who would you say is the John Cena of this company?
Fucking.
You could say Roman Reigns,
I
but
guess.
he's not even getting as big. He's not even getting booed as much anymore.
I know.
He's not getting cheered or booed as much anymore.
Baron Corbin is the hero we need.
Baron Corbin's the only one who gets a reaction.
He gets any reaction. Yeah. I mean,
Brock Lesnar is getting the Roman treatment from before. Like, he's getting booed, but, there's some cheers spotted in there because people are excited to see him.
and this is the most charisma that Brock has shown in ever.
But I'm also not saying strap the rocket to Brock. I'm just saying they haven't built anybody, and Roman's losing steam.
If he even, he only had it because, this sounds bad, he only really had it when he came back from cancer.
Before the cancer, though, he had a ton of steam. He was
Sure, but people didn't really,
It was the Cena steam, though.
Yeah,
it worked
true,
for 10
true.
years for Cena. You know what I'm
true.
saying?
Yeah, I don't know. There is no,
He's lost a lot of it.
there
And
is no person right now, because of that. There are no characters, and the characters they don't use right.
Who's come out? AJ Styles is the only one I can think of because I was thinking about this earlier. No one's come out of an angle with Shane McMahon for the better. And AJ Styles only did because he was already a top guy.
Daniel Bryan.
He didn't come over the better.
He's better now.
Yeah.
So,
but Daniel Bryan was also over going into it.
That's fair.
He's fighting guys like, just everybody he's fucking killing right now. The Miz sucks right now. Roman sucks right now.
And it's neither of their fault either.
Right.
Like, because they're stuck in matches with The Miz. I mean, not The Miz. They're stuck in matches with Shane, and the storyline is not interesting.
There's no interesting characters.
Luckily, The Miz kind of got taken out of it. I think he's done with that, but then now they're doing nothing with him at all.
He got pinned by Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
And we're Corbin fans, but that doesn't say much for The Miz.
No, that's
wrong. Because he just lost a feud to Shane McMahon.
It's wrong.
He's losing to Shane McMahon and Baron Corbin.
It doesn't make any sense. They had him lose that feud. It's like he's just getting buried out of nowhere for some reason. And we don't know what's going on backstage or anything, but...
Not buried. I don't like that term because he's on TV all the time.
I know, but, what are they doing with him now?
He's not getting pushed in the right direction, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. I haven't heard anything.
Nobody
has. He's fine. He's not in the doghouse. It's just... The Miz is a guy... Like you heard in that Ambrose interview, when Ambrose said, fuck it, Vince. I'll give it my best. I'll do what I can with it. It's just shitty storylines. And now you can see, after that Moxley interview, you can see all of the Vince storylines that are happening when they happen now. Yeah. Where, the shit one-liners that are coming out from some of these guys, you're like, you can tell Seth Rollins' promos are fucking Vince McMahon to the max, dude.
And you can tell Brock is doing his own shit. Brock and Heyman.
Dude, Brock finding out that he could cash in.
Let's just kind of get into Raw, because we've already kind of talked about it.
Let's break down Raw first and SmackDown. We'll do the Crumb Offs.
Yeah, we'll do the Crumb Offs after we do Raw. Or Smack. Both of them? Both of them?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking get into it.
There's not much to talk about.
It's going to be pretty quick. I feel like we're going to spend the majority of our podcast doing Instagram questions because they're more entertaining.
Yeah, that's very true. Brock comes out with Heyman. That's great. He's doing the briefcase is a fucking boombox now, and he's playing random rap music through it.
I got to say something about Brock.
Yes.
Organically.
Yes.
He is the best person for his character.
Yeah.
Vince gives him the Beast character, and it gets so stale.
I know.
So boring. They don't let him talk. Mm-hmm. They don't let him do anything. Mm-hmm. On the hard camera, you overheard him say, "Welcome to Suplex City, bitch." And that got over.
Yeah.
It was him just being him.
Yeah.
The boombox thing was just him being him.
Yep.
And now
they're embracing it.
They're going to be making so much money off of boombox toys.
Oh, for sure. Boombox toys, Brock Party t-shirts.
We need a Still Real After Brock Party t-shirt.
Oh, that'd be funny. And everyone who listens to this podcast knows I do not like Brock.
You hate Brock.
You've
said it. I've said I want him to kill you. I've said that I hope he hears this and finds you some days.
I am the least Brock fan you'll ever find. I love this. And that's a good thing. That's a positive note here, because it shows that they're doing something a little different with him, and they've never done that before.
Hopefully it shows that Vince McMahon is letting some of his more trusted talent do what they wanted.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting a bunch of money, and it's actually entertaining for me for once. So that's great.
I feel like people wouldn't hate Brock if they didn't know his schedule. If they didn't know that he was getting a shitload of money just to show up when they needed him.
Yeah.
He's a fucking draw. Moxley said it. He goes, "I can't believe Vince is just paying him a bunch of money to ruin his company."
Yeah.
If Brock shows up like he's been doing, it's fun. It is good TV.
The Brock Party thing, the T-shirt, the boombox, it's all great. The two, basically, this was a similar thing to last week, though, with the two faces coming out and be like, challenge me, no challenge me. Basically fighting for a chance to fight Brock.
This showed me that our babyface champions are two of the most boring motherfuckers in the world. Brock outshined them with his character. What the fuck? Who says that?
That's an absurd thing to utter.
I've been a Brock fan.
Yeah, but
I've not hated him.
But you know that he has no character. His character has hurt people.
Exactly.
But this is more than that. And it's going to become...
dancing, people dubbing it with fucking...
Oh my god.
Techno is the funniest fucking shit
The internet
ever.
has definitely helped it too, but him alone in this segment was excellent.
Heyman rocking out on the air guitar?
Yeah, basically.
Heyman getting bitched around by Brock too was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's great.
You didn't know? I have a whole year?
Yeah. So Heyman's reading off the contract. This was a great thing too. Heyman's reading off the contract and he says there's a year to cash in the Money in the Bank. Brock has a pause, and then he's like, I've got a year? I'm like, yes, that's amazing, and I hope they fucking take that whole goddamn year. That would be something else.
They've done it. Yeah. Well, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That'd be great. I mean, when was the last time they've done that? Carmella was probably the closest one. Or she was the closest one. That's it. I would love to go for next Money in the Bank, Brock cashes in. That would be awesome. But
and then the new Money in the Bank guy cashes in on Brock.
Sure. That would be cool.
Epic.
That would be cool. It'd be different. So basically, what happens here is he's playing their music through the boombox and shit.
It's hilarious.
It is funny. And then after Brock learns that he has a year, he leaves. He's like, fuck it, I don't need to make a decision now. I'm out of here.
Hey, Seth, I have a full year. Screw you, I believe was his terms.
Yeah. And then Seth leaves too, all that, whatever.
Seth came off very poor in these segments.
It's weird.
He did not come off very strong on the mic. Him taking his shirt off and getting the crowd amped up like he was about to cash in, that was the best he did during this whole segment.
Yeah, pretty much. This whole beginning segment was fucking long because
Too long.
In one cut, basically, in one segment, after these two leave, Kofi gets attacked by Ziggler, and then Xavier for like a long time. Yeah, it was like basically a backstage match, like a brawl, or an arena, no DQ match or some shit, but no match was actually happening. Xavier Woods comes and tries to make the save, and then gets almost the chair thing that Kofi got last week. Who he should have been out probably for like a week or two, right? Kofi.
Sami Zayn got murdered, thrown into a dumpster. He was back the next night on SmackDown.
Yeah, but good point. He was actually thrown into the trash compactor, so yeah, he died. You're right.
Yeah, he came back to life.
So that doesn't make any sense storyline wise.
He sat in an electric chair on this Monday Night Raw. They're just gonna kill Sami Zayn one day.
For real. They're
gonna send him to Saudi Arabia, and he's gonna get beheaded.
Oh god, no! They'll send him to AEW.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, me either. Yeah, so this goes on a ton. Kofi makes a save again when Xavier Woods gets attacked or whatever, and that was it. But it went on for like half an hour.
This was Dolph's best promo, though.
I agree. The promo was way better. It was similar with like the meat of it. Like it was the same concept, but he was not fake crying.
It wasn't whiny.
Yeah,
he came off more like a man.
Aggressive. Yeah, more aggressive. And I liked this promo a lot better than the last one. But that was it for the beginning segment, and it was like more than half an hour long for all of this, and it was too much.
However,
yes,
I heard a lot of people complaining that there was no wrestling. This is setting up a storyline for a wrestling match.
Yes.
Back in the day when wrestling was fun to watch, you didn't have matches all the time. We'll get to it later, but like Ricochet Cesaro put on a clinic. Nobody's talking about that. Everybody's talking about Brock's boombox.
Because there's no story behind Ricochet and
Exactly.
even though there technically is.
So this is what I'm saying. They're building this pretty well. I mean, it sucks now, but think about the promo package for the pay-per-view. They're going to have this whole beatdown and all of Dolph's things. They're going to cut him up. It's going to sound... You're going to be like, all right, I see where they were going now. They didn't need to have Dolph versus fucking Kofi's lackeys before Dolph versus Kofi. You know what I mean?
And also, here's the thing you have to realize. The only reason Dolph is in this match is because Kevin Owens doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. That's the only reason Dolph is doing this. Like, for a payday, one, and because Kevin Owens doesn't want to go to Saudi. So, you can't really complain too much about something we might not have ever even gotten.
You can complain. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That's all I do.
I'm not going to complain because I'm a big Dolph guy.
Raw sucked.
Raw did suck.
Like, you didn't have to watch any of this. I'm trying to make the Brock thing seem way cooler tthan it was because it was the only thing I liked.
I watched Hulu, so I was like, yes.
I was watching the Stanley Cup Finals.
Yeah.
And then I watched this after.
That's fair.
And I was very upset.
Shane McMahon comes out and he claims he's going to take on a member of the Samoan dynasty, and he introduces Roman's cousin Lance.
This dude looks like he was spawned from like Roman shot his load in a sock, and then this dude
came out.
It hit a fucking fire pit or something, and it just spawned this sloppy fuck.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I was so angry about this whole segment.
From what I've heard, he's actually a decent performer.
Oh, sure. I don't know. He was sucking Shane McMahon's dick for 20 minutes with Shane asking him to tap out.
We just don't know about that because he got his ass kicked by Drew and Shane. That's it. And then Roman comes and makes a save. He's like, cousin, let's go bowling. And that's it.
They looked a lot alike other than the beer guts. Like, this dude looked like,
he looked like Roman with like a smushed face.
He looked like if he was Roman's twin in the womb and like Roman came out first with all of his faculties.
He was the ugly twin.
Yes.
And that I feel bad for saying it, but Roman's a pretty man and this guy was not.
Yes.
No. So that was that. That was it.
I think I'm going to make a meme now.
Okay.
New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor, they're like a Siamese twin. Like, I'm gonna try to find a way of like a gangbang of Siamese twins.
Oh Jesus! Okay, great. You enjoy.
I'm just talking out loud.
That's
right now.
fine. Brock and Paul Heyman come back out, and then Rollins comes back out as well, and he's basically just saying, "Hey, cash in on me," and he laughs. Oh, this was when they did the contract. Okay, they did that later on in the night. I thought this all happened at once.
Yeah, I just kind of buttoned it all
kind of
up
all
into
mushed
one
together.
thing. That's all you have
but
to
this
do.
is when they did the contract, and he says, "I have a year, all that," and then all they both walk away. They're done. That's it for that. R-Truth and Carmella were backstage and being chased by the Jobber Locker Room for the 24/7 title, and Eric Young actually gets a pin on him and gets a 2 count and loses. He doesn't get the win, and then EC3 tries to pin him and fails. Cedric Alexander also. This was all in the ring, by the way. This was happening in the arena, not backstage. Cedric Alexander attacks the other 2 guys, Eric Young and EC3. And just, I don't know. It's. I have to talk about something because there was nothing.
You know.
Yeah, but this was kind of like mildly entertaining at least because the 24/7 title is fun.
I wish it was more fun though. Like it's very get him in the ring, do this and that, and it's just like come on, make it more in, like the old school hardcore thing they were fighting in. Like I've said this before, in fucking Toys R Us and shit.
Yeah, which I would love to see. Give it to like Zack Ryder or something, and have Kurt Hawkins pit him for it in
Like,
Toys R Us.
The only person getting this title over is Drake Maverick on social media. Like if it's the 24/7,
everyone should be doing what he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah. Even R-Truth should be. He should be on fucking
He
his
is.
Instagram.
R-Truth is doing.
He's starting a little bit to
there,
get back to Drake, being like, "Oh, I see you."
Yeah.
Like, but this should be the 24/7 thing. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't just be the 3 hours on Monday thing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then 15 minutes on SmackDown.
Yeah. Backstage, AJ gets attacked by Baron Corbin.
No. AJ just got punched one time by Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
And it was worth it.
"Quote unquote" attacked. Yeah. Okay, I said for some reason Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross versus the Iconics happens. Mm-hmm. It was bad, and the tag team champions lost again. Weird.
They should not be the tag team champions.
Yeah, but who should?
Charlotte and Lacey.
Sure, that's not happening anymore either.
Yeah, I don't know. That was retarded too. And then Nincompoop too. I don't know why they did that. Why did they break them up? They're both heel. Nobody gives a shit if they're fighting.
I don't know. It was a weird decision. I don't get it. I also fucking hate Becky's new finisher. I hate it.
Oh, the man,
The fucking fake
man
rock bottom.
Yeah.
Oh god, the man bottom.
I don't know what
That's
the
the
fuck
name
it's
of
called,
it now.
dude.
I don't either, but man slam, I think.
I don't
which is
think
fucking
she
awful.
executed it perfectly either, though.
I don't think it'll look good anyway. She's short.
Looked sloppy.
She's too short for that move,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
You know what? It's a fucking shitty rock bottom, but like Baron Corbin does a way cooler move than that, and kind of the same setup. Like,
Yeah, but his is like awesome.
but that's what I'm saying.
different,
though. It's
though.
like hers is just sloppy.
It's not going to be great going forward.
She's lost her fucking it factor.
I know.
She
It's
really
a shame.
has.
It's a real shame. Her and Seth. Okay, Seth never really had it.
Seth had it. Seth when
Way
he got,
back when he was a heel.
his-
Sure.
coming back from his knee surgery too. He could have had that old school Triple H pop, and it just they fucked that guy.
I know. Yeah, and then Becky's just boring as shit now. She's a boring, happy babyface.
You have a live microphone.
Yeah.
Say what the fuck you want to say. I don't understand why they don't.
I don't know. You remember when like things were cool and she was like being compared to Stone Cold and stuff because she was doing this crazy shit? She's been blundered ever since she won both the belts. Honestly.
If you had to make blundered a sex move, what would it be?
Ooh.
Would it be dropping your front gut on the girl's nose when she's blowing you? We call it the blunder.
Yes. That pretty much encapsulates it right
Nice,
there.
dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm trying to make Raw entertaining.
No, that's impossible. Unless you look at the next.
I'm
match.
out of my notes, by the way.
Unless-
My notes were all Brock party.
Well, because it's great. Unless you look at the next match, which was Cesaro and Ricochet, and they could fight forever, and I'd be quite the happy man.
Again, great match.
No
Why
story.
isn't this on a pay-per-view, though?
Well, because there's just nothing behind it.
Well, like, the thing is, they put a lot into this match. Like, it was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
They may have shortened their careers with some of these spots.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was done on a Raw, and it's already,
It was done
people are remembering Brock party.
It was done in the middle of a Raw that no one cared
that
about.
nobody cared about.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It was a wasted great match.
And it was also done after Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross versus the Iconics.
I'm one of those people, though, that's not like, I need a match to get me involved. I need storylines. They could
Yeah.
have done something where this... The thing is, they do this, where they have great matches, and they lead Andrade Ray. They lead to nothing.
Yep.
These guys have great matches all the time.
Finn
They
and
lead to
Andrade, but that looks like
At
it's
least now
actually
it's
going,
going somewhere, yeah.
But it didn't for a while.
100%. If they didn't have the Saudi show, this would be fucking forgotten.
And it's good. I mean, it's the Demon, so fucking Finn's gonna win.
Maybe.
How
For sure he is. You know why? Because Andrade talked on SmackDown and it was terrible,
That's true.
and Vince hates accents.
But how great would it be if Andrade got the bump of beating the Demon? That would be cool.
In Saudi, though.
I know, that's the problem.
Nobody's going to...
That's the asterisk on everything. It's just like, oh, it's in Saudi. Nothing's going to happen.
People forget. You remember how terrible Shawn Michaels and Triple H
Oh, no, I
versus
remember.
the
Oh, I
fucking
remember.
Brothers of Destruction was?
Yes, I remember. And even, I don't remember, I think Kane was doing an interview and he said that was bad. He was like, that was bad.
I wouldn't be surprised if HBK still has depression from that night.
Yeah, he's the only one who could do anything. And
But
not
he looked
well.
so sad after
I
the
know.
match.
Yeah, well, Triple H couldn't do anything in the whole match, and so he had
Triple
to carry
H
it.
did the most, and he was broken.
That's true.
Like,
That's
how
true.
fucked up is that?
Yeah, next up we had what I thought was going to be the main event, but apparently wasn't. It was a Fatal 4-Way for the...
Not an elimination match, by the way, which I tell you this every time. They put this shit on social media, they tag it all these ways, and then they just don't do it when it comes time to do it.
They tried to work around that. I don't know if they actually fucked up, but Michael Cole and the announcer said over and over again, it's an elimination match. That's that. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. But
Count
I heard
them out when they run off.
that's what there's no DQ. It's a stupid thing. But that's how they covered it up. They're like, oh, Braun and Lashley took themselves out of the match. No, they just ran the fuck away. There's no reason they should have not been still in the match. But I'm happy Baron Corbin won.
I am too.
It's one of those things where I like the result, but the way they got to it was real dumb. The match itself was even fine. It was a fun match. Kind of chaotic, but that's expected with
Braun's
4 people.
promo before this match pissed me off.
Yeah, I don't care about it.
Babyface Braun is so bad. The Miz saying how he's having a daughter, it was cool, whatever. He's going to win the title for her. Braun being like, Bobby Lashley's going to get these hands, and Miz, congratulations on your daughter. You don't need to say that. Like, that doesn't need to be a thing.
And in the match, he murdered the Miz, too. Like, he killed all of them. I mean, they all killed each other, but... Yeah, I don't know. It was real weird. It didn't... Like, I see why they needed it to happen, because they needed a match for Rome... I can't even talk. For Seth at Saudi, and now it's Baron Corbin. So, that'll be interesting. I think the match actually will be okay, too. Should be, but who knows. Firefly Funhouse was pretty good. Bray is back in his good guy persona, and he's introducing us to his bad guy persona. And that's pretty much it. He has a argument with the doll. It was good, but I don't know how to...
I was bored with it.
Really?
I was.
Uh-oh.
They got to move
I'm not.
forward with it.
I'm not. I'm still in. I think this was one of the better ones.
Oh, I disagree. First of all, that's not how you limbo.
Well, yeah. He got under it, though, so I guess he's...
No, his hands are on the ground. You're out.
Oh, that's true. Good point.
You lose.
Yeah, you're not supposed to touch the...
Yeah.
But he wanted to do the spider walk thing.
They got to move forward with this, though. Like, why isn't he just, like, flashing in like, behind-the-scenes things during this?
They don't
like,
have an opponent for him.
They got to get him in the ring.
That's got to be it. Who's going to be...
Let him do this in the ring.
Who's going to be his opponent?
Doesn't matter. He doesn't have anything going on right now. And this, WWE has a thing where they beat shit to death.
Oh, yeah, and they'll continue.
And they're going to do that with this.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm still going to enjoy it, though, because I'm not going to look at it as that.
This one kind of bored me. I'm not going to lie. I was waiting for something cooler to happen. I liked when they introduced this fucking evil character.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that guy came out and beat the fuck out of those little kids.
That'd be funny.
They got to move forward. That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what they're going to do.
This could have happened 4 weeks ago, and it would have been the same thing as what happened 4 weeks ago.
I don't know what they're doing going forward with this character. But you're kind of right. At this point, it's been a month and a half, I think, of this. He needs an opponent and to do something. Not at Saudi. Whatever the next real pay-per-view is, he needs to do something, probably. Not a match necessarily, but he needs to establish his next opponent, probably. Hopefully.
How funny is it that AEW has transgender people, fucking legless people, fucking all different kinds of people, gay people, straight people, fucking Fruit Loops, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And WWE is going to Saudi and leaving half their talent behind because those people want to kill half their talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, how fucked up is that just from a visual standpoint when you step back and look at it?
Money talks, man. I mean, that's the worst part
Does it,
about
though?
Yes.
But why?
Because
You know why?
Vince is a greedy little
John
shit.
Moxley is way cooler because he said, Vince, take your money and shove it up your ass.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for the fucking business.
I agree with you. I'm
Like,
with
that's
you on
way
this.
cooler.
But money absolutely talks for Vince McMahon.
Yeah.
And he did offer Dean a lot of money to stay, but Dean took shit into his own hands, which I
John.
respected. But
It's John
whatever,
now.
Whatever. That's not even his real name either, I don't
John
think.
is.
Is it?
Jonathan. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Jonathan
yeah,
Good.
right, correct. Yeah, I respect him for doing that and telling Vince to fucking shove it, because now he's going to probably have the best run of his career.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
already doing a bunch of shit.
Right. This is going to be the best run of Dean Ambrose's career, for sure. Or John Moxley.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. It's kind of like the Bob Roode thing.
You got to get it right because I got to get it right. And like, if you keep saying Dean Ambrose,
Sorry.
it's going to be in my head.
In
to
our
keep
world,
saying
it's Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose is fucking dead.
He is dead. You're right.
He broke out of jail. John Moxley's alive.
Hey, you want to talk about Sami Zayn doing the electric chair?
Sure.
It was not very good because
This was a stupid idea.
the audience. Here's the thing: Sami Zayn himself, fine, whatever. He's charismatic enough to make it kind of work a little.
He had a
but
couple
the
funny
audience,
lines.
yes, but the audience is cringy as fuck, and I hate it.
They made us all look like inbred pieces of shit. Mm-hmm. That does nothing for wrestling fans. Did they pick the most nincompoopish motherfuckers out there?
Probably.
Why wouldn't you pick me?
Oh God, they wouldn't.
Why not?
I don't think you look that nincompoopish enough.
I would be a fucking rebel, dude. I'd have my ball bag out and just not mention it. Just like hope people fucking, it'd be like an Easter egg, hope they find it.
You want Charlie next to you, just like, your ball bag. That's crazy.
Yeah. I'd
don't
probably catch a rape charge for sure. I'm a Charlie fan.
Yeah, Charlie's good. They're all pretty good.
Yeah, those guys did nothing for us, though.
No.
Definitely made us sound like fucking douchebags.
There was nothing really of substance here, and it was the
AEW quote is what took off.
Yeah, and we don't even know, was that a work? Was that scripted?
According to a couple people, and Dave Meltzer included, he got the word that he was supposed to bring up AEW.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, I figured it was scripted too, but you never
Here's
really
the thing,
know.
though. Why? I'll tell you. Like every AEW fan knows WWE exists. Not every WWE fan knows AEW exists.
I was thinking the same thing.
Why would you bring them up?
It's free promotion, which they need.
I just don't think they look at them as competition, really.
They don't, which is what I think they were trying to get across here. But you acknowledging
Vince
them,
Russo thinks they're working together.
no. You acknowledging them is not good for you, for the WWE.
Yeah, because you're the bad guy in this.
Yeah, really, it's true. The acknowledgement was not necessary. It was funny, like it was a funny line or whatever.
But here's what else is not necessary. AEW chants and fucking AEW fans commenting under every fucking thing that's WWE related, saying, come over, fuck this company, do that. We get it, man. I get it. I like both companies.
You've had 2 shows.
I'm a
like, chill out.
contrarian. If you guys make me choose and you keep talking shit, no matter which side it is, if I post an AEW thing and a bunch of WWE fans, which happened, say, this sucks, why did you come back to WWE? Everyone's a mark. I'm like, well, fuck you guys. I'm an AEW fan. Then I post a WWE fucking meme because Raw was happening. A bunch of AEW marks like, fuck this company. Watch AEW. Fuck the both of y'all.
Yeah.
I'm just going to enjoy both. I jerk off to all kinds of porn.
That's true.
I'm not a fan of just one kind. I've found myself down some dark alleyways, and you know what? There's some good wrestling down there.
Porn alleyways or wrestling alleyways?
I lost
Both?
where I was going in that analogy.
You kind of went to both.
Because I was just thinking we still have to break down SmackDown.
Yeah, I mean...
SmackDown sucked.
I enjoyed SmackDown a little more, but probably because it was bite-sized.
Only Otis fucking hung in the air was the only cool thing that happened.
Kevin
Challenge
Owens-
me on that. Tell me anything that was cooler than Otis fucking doing his Otis thing.
I guess maybe just because it was shorter, I enjoyed it more. I don't know.
But it was boring.
Raw was fucking
Felt
boring
like
too,
3
though.
hours.
Raw was so boring too. I don't know.
I'm not saying Raw was better. I'm saying SmackDown was just as bad.
Yeah, not looking at it now. Maybe it wasn't that great. Kevin Owens comes out. He cuts a promo. Kofi comes out, cuts a promo on him.
I got a
not
work
much
angle.
substance. Sure.
Big E's pulling a big Cass. He injured himself. He's going to fuck up Kofi when he gets back.
I hope they don't do that again.
Why wouldn't Kevin Owens just take the credit for it? You know
I
what I'm
know.
saying? Like, he denied it pretty well.
He did deny it. That's a possibility.
First thing I thought was Big Cass.
Yeah.
Big Cass when he pulled the fucking thing down on himself.
Yeah,
that was so funny.
It was so
dude.
stupid. I loved it. You remember how entertaining they were? Jesus Christ!
But
and then
hear
broke
me
him
out
up and it
though.
was
You
horrid.
remember how entertaining Big E is? They do this. Big E's getting himself over on Twitter. Vince hates that. He's gonna come back as a heel. He's gonna come back and just.
I think that is the case.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably right on this. You're right. Kevin Owens would be like, "Yeah, I did it. Why wouldn't I? Fuck that guy. Like, he's horrible." But him on Twitter right now is some of the best character work ever. And probably
It's
no one
just
knows about
what
it.
we do. It's all dick jokes.
I know, it's all dick jokes.
great.
It's amazing. And he's talking about Becky's mom every day. Oh, it's perfect. He's got. Did you see the apron with Becky's mom on it? It's amazing. So Kevin Owens and Kofi Kingston have a Money in the Bank rematch. It was pretty good. But who cares, really? That's the biggest problem here. There's nothing storyline wise going forward with that. Got anything?
I forgot. I checked out crispy, sweet, and wheat and rice cereal. I was like, that's a bunch of weird.
You gotta like. I'm telling you, you need blinders, man. You need to not look at anything ever.
I didn't even know what you were saying.
Kofi, Kevin Owens had a match.
Yeah,
it was good.
Kevin Owens is awesome.
Yes,
Really awesome.
he is.
He's definitely still got a keg under his shirt though.
Oh sure, but he can move faster than me.
When he got knocked on his back though, I was shocked at how big his belly looked. Like he looked like he was getting in better shape for a little bit there.
I look a lot like Kevin Owens now, don't I? With the short hair. Yeah, I think
you need a bigger beard.
I need a better beard, but I'm working on that. I'm getting some beard oil, get a little tinglies going on there.
Little tingles.
Yeah, so because I need to fucking make it bigger because now I got no hair to like hide everything. Yeah. Backstage.
We're trying so hard.
No, you're not trying to do anything.
What are you talking about? I've made Raw way more entertaining than it was.
Yeah, but I'm trying to get through the shows so we can get to the fun stuff.
I told you, get to fucking Otis. That's all we need. You can skip the
R-Truth
rest.
and Mella win the title. Or no, they run away from
They just
people.
haven't lost it
That's
yet.
done. R-Truth was funny, though. He said, can't get a cavity filled while getting pinned or whatever. Daniel Bryan. Okay, here. We're at Otis.
Good.
Daniel Bryan and Rowan come out. They say that the WWE Tag Team Division sucks ass and it's a joke, and he's right.
That joke made me want to quit wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
How long it took to deliver.
That's why I loved it.
His dad jeans up over his belly button.
Yeah.
Everything about him, I hate.
Oh, I
man.
loved it. I loved it all. And I'll tell you why, because that's my kind of joke. Just shit asshole jokes. Just the
I
worst.
heard that and I literally went, yuck.
Oh, it was bad. It was super bad. But here's the thing. It's so bad that I love it because that's my kind of shit.
I didn't.
I know.
But
I'm
you
sure.
know I hate you when you do
Exactly,
that.
exactly. And I do it to make you hate
That
me.
might be why I was so angry, because I was like, I'm away from Jake right now. Why am I thinking about Jake
I'm
right
exposed to this all the time. Make it go away. But that was like even worse than what I've said ever, probably. It was bad.
now? It was fucking awful.
However, Daniel Bryan during this segment was great. I mean, shitting on the fans, talking about fracking. And
He's dropping facts, though.
I know.
Like, real facts. He's saying things that everybody should be listening to, and it makes you hate him
and he's
even
still
more.
getting booed for loving his planet.
That's the best kind of bad guy, though, is the bad guy that is right.
Yeah, the bad guy with good points. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, he's a vegan, so everyone's like, we get it. Shut up, dude.
So I think it was Kayla that was doing this in-ring thing. She's like, yeah, there is a tag team that wants to challenge you.
I bet she has Cinnamon Toast Crunch farts, dude.
That's
I'd
fine.
suck 'em
Yeah,
right
no,
out.
That's fine with me.
If you haven't noticed, Jake has a cereal
do.
box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I can't
Yeah, the
stop reading it.
churros version, which is just cinnamon toast crunch that hurts your mouth more. That's really it. That's all it is.
So it's hardcore rules? Well,
Yeah,
Cinnamon Toast
it's
Crunch?
hardcore rules cinnamon toast crunch.
What was the Captain Crunch? The ones that everyone complains about?
I never had that problem,
I don't think I did either. Like I said, I was a Fruity Pebble guy.
and I did that. Well, me too.
I didn't venture out too often.
But I love Captain Crunch. Like I've had it, and it's great.
Lives a Fruity Pebble girl.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
sent
on,
you that picture.
That's going on the. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That should go on the pros list.
For sure, dude.
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
realized, yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah.
So Otis and Tucky, Heavy Machinery, come down.
I'm glad they gave Tucky the mic first, because
too.
this guy, Otis, is obviously the Farley, and he's the David Spade of this
Yes.
group. I'm glad they're giving him something to do, because I like him, and he's funny, and Otis can't be Otis without a guy like that next to him.
Correct. Someone who's stable and yeah.
100%. I was stoked that they gave him the mic first.
Yeah, and he's a good talker. I mean, Tucky is pretty good on the mic, and he doesn't look like he
He's
sounds.
decent. It's fine.
Sure, he doesn't look, but he can move things forward.
He looks like he would sell you a car. Like
Yeah.
a used car,
well, no,
for
he
sure.
sounds like he'd sell
That's
you a
what I'm
car, but
trying
I
to
don't
say,
think he
yeah.
looks like it.
He
looks
does
like
have the slicked back
little bit.
hair. He could totally sell me a Volvo. You know what I mean?
If he was like maybe like a little thinner, he'd look like a car salesman.
Yeah, this is true. This
Yeah,
is true.
'cause I
Maybe
feel like-
he's like the manager of a meat department. That's kind of more like it. Yeah, yeah.
He's definitely some kind of store manager. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
ShopRite.
he gets the mic and he's basically like, "Yeah, we're gonna challenge you for those tag titles." Oh no,
then-
Otis says that actually.
No, Otis says, yeah, give me them tag titles here, digger digger.
Yeah, and then gyrates a lot and it's great.
A lot.
Like a ton.
He moves like that dude can fucking throw down some pipe, dude.
Oh, I bet he does. I bet he fucking does.
You think he's got anything worth showing off underneath that belly, though?
Oh no, but
He's
like,
for sure got a pea shooter, dude.
but here's the thing: if you know how to fucking use it,
Yeah, yeah.
and he clearly he does.
This dude's he's a prime rib,
He's a
dude.
fucking jackhammer. Heavy machinery.
I fucking love that guy.
He's great.
I legitimately was bored to tears, and then he came out, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's do this."
Well, because this is the first time they've been on TV, not backstage.
In a while, yeah.
No, on SmackDown.
Oh, on
At all.
SmackDown, yeah.
Well, I mean, after they got put on SmackDown. This is the first time.
They did reintroduce them.
Yeah.
Like when they were coming out, the commentary team was like, "This is heavy machinery."
Well, because, they haven't been
Like,
introduced
dude,
yet.
we follow him on Instagram. He's the greatest thing happening in your company you don't even know about.
This is true. So they Heavy Machinery challenges Brian and Rowan, and they accept.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Sure.
But they really have to. This is pro our podcast. They really have to take into effect his Instagram, like in this storyline with Daniel Bryan and Eric.
Yeah, it's all meats.
I hope this isn't a one-off. Like, I hope Otis like freaks out at some point because Daniel Bryan says you shouldn't eat meat, and he blows
steak
his
at
cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just loses it and literally gets mad and beats the fuck out of Daniel Bryan.
Kind of like I kind of want it to be like when Big E was eating steak next to Daniel Bryan backstage.
It's gonna be like Daniel Bryan offers him like a kale shake. And Otis
He
just
flips
fucking
out.
and just freaks out and fucking kills him.
They're all about stakes and weights, and they haven't acknowledged that yet. And I really
this
hope
is
they
the
do.
Perfect
I know.
foes to do it to.
It 100% is. This is the most built-in feud there could be.
So continue. Sorry, I just wanted to get that out there. He needs to bring up the fact that he only eats lambs.
Yeah, stakes and weights needs to come up.
cows.
I don't know when they're gonna challenge because Daniel Bryan says they accept, but not here. So
Yeah.
I have no idea when that's gonna happen. So it could
Not
happen next
Saudi.
week. No, not at Saudi.
Not in this fracking county. Whatever he said, fracking town.
Fracking, yeah, it was great. Daniel Bryan is a national treasure.
He really is great. He really is. I wish he wasn't so like
attached to
fragile.
Rowan? Oh.
No, I just mean like body wise. Like just
I know.
he is such a great heel, man.
Next up, we had Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville backstage are handing out magazines of Mandy Rose's. She was on the cover of Muscle and Fitness, I think.
Hers.
Muscle and Fitness, hers. I think
Yeah.
it's all the same. And she hands it to Ember Moon, and this does not come up even at a little bit at all during the rest of the night.
No, she's just like
She hands it to Ember Moon, gives her like 7 copies, and this was just to show that Ember Moon's just a loser, I guess.
a dork,
Yeah, whatever.
a cat lady, like I like to call her.
Factual, yeah. She smells like cat. Yeah, she was reading Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or whatever.
Yep. I
Cool.
think I read that in like fucking 3rd grade.
Yeah. And then this didn't come up at all ever again.
I'm just kidding. I can't read.
Oh, good point. Yeah. No, you definitely can't read.
I've literally only read 2 books in my entire life, and they're both autobiographies.
I'm with you, and I've probably read maybe about 3, and none of
I've
them
read
were. They were real
Rock's
books.
autobiography, and I read Chris Jericho's book number 1.
But he's had more. Oh,
He's had like 4. I only
Jesus.
read the first one.
I read the first Harry Potter, which was that's a long
I
one.
didn't do that.
I know.
That's too many words.
It is. It really is. This is when I was
Can't get
younger.
anything with fake names either. That's what my biggest thing with Game of Thrones was. I couldn't fucking do things with.
They're all fake names.
Just call him fucking Todd. Like what the fuck, man?
medieval. It's weird
I'm not gonna
medieval
remember
time.
to say these slurring ass names, Cersei and shit.
There
dude.
was some weird names. Yeah, there was a lot of weird names. Like Jaqen Hagar was a name.
Oh, that one girl from Game of Thrones apparently plays Paige's mom because I watched that movie and my girl was like, "That's
Cersei,
the girl
yeah.
from Game of Thrones." Yeah.
Lena Headey. Yeah.
I would never gotten that.
Hey,
That's
I-
why you're here, man.
I'm the pop culture
You're the
guy.
yang to my yin yangs.
The yin to the
I
yin to
don't
the
know.
yang. Got it. Yeah, I'm the pop culture guy. I need to figure this shit out. Yeah, Mandy Rose and Carmella have a match after this. You'd think it'd be Ember Moon, but it's not. It's Carmella, and who cares?
Dude, Mandy pinned her with the fucking oil rig too. That oil fucking driving move, dude, that you
Yes.
do on females. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a match that was
I
great
chubbed
for
up.
my boner.
I
Like, it
chubbed
was
up.
great for my penis, but that's it. It wasn't a good match.
I filled up. I was about a quarter full.
Yeah, it was just not a good match, but it was great for our penises.
You know what sucks though is like you're a quarter full during that match in Eastern time. That's probably what 9:30, and you have to sit through more wrestling. Why?
That's a shame.
No, you just go in the fucking bathroom if you're married and toss off into the fucking toilet, and you're good to go.
Yeah, there was nothing. Sonya Deville distracted. Carmella and Mandy Rose got a win. I guess if I want to take a positive, other than the boner away from this, it's Mandy Rose won.
Mandy Rose's ring gear.
All of it.
Sonya's fucking gorgeous too.
She's very good
Sonya
looking.
looks at Mandy too like she's down ready to fucking chow on her, man.
I'm sure she is. I mean, that'd be something I'd watch for sure.
Oh,
Put
you
that
would?
on the network. Put
Me
that
too.
on the network. That's how you get ratings right there. Yeah.
They
Back-
need that Edge lead a fucking celebration if Mandy ever wins anything.
Yes. That, again, ratings right there. Might get kicked off TV, but that's okay.
Who cares?
Worth it. So worth it.
Fox will fucking welcome it, dude.
Oh, yeah, they will. R-Truth is trying to hide for whatever, a bunch of jobbers around. Jinder Mahal attacks him, kind of, almost, and gets his ass kicked, and tries to get a pin and doesn't. So then he runs away in a photo
like that
booth.
more, though.
What? Backstage.
That
yeah,
shit,
me too.
The whole thing on Raw was mostly like, it was where it was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, didn't feel
The 24
intense.
24/7 title actually was more prominent on this show, which was kind of cool. I liked that.
Because they had nothing else.
No.
Think about it.
No, they did
had
not.
Nothing else.
So R-Truth is hiding in a photo booth. All the jobbers run by, and Noam Dar, which is great. I love that guy. It's too bad he's with these jobbers right now.
And not Alicia Fox.
And not Alicia Fuchs. Yeah, that was his best run. It was
This is
amazing.
where he ended and died.
Yeah,
Or began and died.
Yeah, he got injured after that, and he was gone. And then after he leaves the booth, he literally runs into Drake Maverick, and that was that. Aleister Black cuts another promo pre-filmed promo. It was good, but I want him to do something. But he said he kind of forwarded it.
At least it was a forward at the
end. He
end.
kind of forwarded it. He was like, I'm not going to look for an opponent. I want them to find me. And that was kind of cool.
That's where Velveteen Dream should pop up in the background of this. Wherever he is, just have Velveteen Dream, like in smoke, just appear behind Aleister Black. It'd be fucking awesome. This guy needs to debut.
The problem with who? Velveteen?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I agree and disagree.
They need to do something because their product right now sucks.
I agree and disagree.
And I'm not saying AEW is amazing because I told you, I thought most of their show was okay at best. Yeah. WWE just needs to do something because they're boring the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And I am a hardcore die with them fucking fan. And I don't want to watch.
You just know how I feel about Velveteen on main roster. I'm
dude,
very worried about it.
They have to do something.
I know. If it's Matt Riddle, I can live with that. I don't know if Velveteen should be there yet.
They have both of those guys. They have the it factor. They have nobody with the it factor right now.
Yeah, and Velveteen.
You can keep him on NXT, but dude, you don't watch NXT.
I feel like Velveteen is such a SmackDown guy too.
It'd be perfect.
He would belong there. It'd be nice, sure, if they
people love
made
NXT, but like honestly, the ratings only show that they really only watch takeovers.
True.
They don't watch a lot of NXT.
That's true because it's all on YouTube also. So people watch it there. That's where I watch
network.
it.
Yeah.
Well, it's all on YouTube. Most of the shit that they do on NXT is on YouTube. So this was after the Aleister Black promo. It was Shane McMahon Appreciation Night. So Shane and Drew and Elias come out and they do play a little video package and Shane is appreciated. Yeah, who's not excited about Shane? Everybody is not excited about Shane. What happens after this? Oh, Elias is singing a song, and then R-Truth and Carmella come out. And R-Truth gets his fucking ass kicked for interrupting Shane and his celebration.
Elias gets his first singles title.
And Elias gets his his first title, period. He's never won the tag titles either.
Yeah.
So just...
What I said wasn't not factual.
I guess you're right, yeah. His first ever title, and it's the 24/7 title, which he then lost very quickly.
Yeah. There you go. That was SmackDown.
Well, no, that's not even the end.
Lacey and Charlotte fought.
Kind of almost. Lacey and Charlotte, they were having a tea party backstage. That was whatever.
I thought they were going towards these two becoming a tag team.
Me too, and that would have been the way to go.
It would have made the tag titles a little more interesting because both these girls can work, and they are both entertaining at least.
Yeah, and the Iconics are just losing every week, and that's not on them either. The Iconics are super charismatic and fine champions. They were booked right.
They're just female heavy machinery, though. They're funny.
That's fine. Well, heavy machinery's fairly talented.
Heavy machinery can work, yeah, but I'm just saying the way they're being booked.
Sure.
Iconics aren't even on half the shows.
No, it's weird. It's real weird. And like you said a while ago, those tag belts were blundered immediately.
Yeah, I put them on Sasha and Bayley and did nothing with those girls.
Speaking of Bayley, Bayley has a match with Lacey Evans.
Her pin was cool.
It was cool.
I don't know why I thought it was.
The match wasn't that bad. It was fine. It was kind of short.
It was alright. Yeah.
But
I just remember her pin being like, I'm like, that girl cannot kick out right now.
No. It was very flat.
Very flat.
Yeah. Charlotte gets involved after Bayley attacks her, and then Lacey ends up Actually, Lacey gets the pin and like a 5 count again, and got robbed.
Barefoot boot to the fucking face.
Yes. And then Bayley got the pin, and then Lacey attacked Charlotte, which
they just kind of ruffled each other's feathers.
Yeah, which I guess. But what does this do? What does this do going forward? Yeah.
Is Lacey going to be the babyface?
Yeah, I would assume so. But
why? She was a great heel.
Exactly. That's a horrible thing to do right now.
Wasn't she on Raw?
Who?
Lacey?
Yeah, she's on Raw. Yeah.
So why is she in a feud with Charlotte on SmackDown?
Wild card.
Exactly. Doesn't make any sense. R-Truth is a SmackDown guy.
Wild card.
And 24/7 title.
24 wild card.
But like he shouldn't even be behind at Raw. Like he should be at like a SmackDown house
Does
show
R-Truth
for the
count?
24/7.
Does R-Truth count towards the wild card? I don't think
They
he does.
never said it doesn't.
I guess. So they've just been
Here's the thing,
cheating on the wild card.
Just
then.
because it's a 24/7 rule doesn't mean he has to go to Raw.
That's true.
He could be at a SmackDown house show when someone tries to cash in.
Which
Or,
should happen, by
knock
the
him
way.
out, whatever it is.
All of that should happen. He should get pinned on a plane.
So does he count as a wild card? Because they're fucking this whole wild card.
No,
thing
it's
up.
stupid.
It should be one person so it's clearer.
Or
that
two.
week.
Maybe like two. Like, because you need Roman. You want Roman on
If
the
you
other
do
side.
2, then you're going to muddy it some more.
Sure.
It's just going to keep going. And then you're like, well, what about 3?
No,
It's
no,
3
no.
hours, 1 for each hour. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to keep getting worse. Right now it's at, what, 4? 5?
Yeah, it's supposed to be 4.
Because Lars scared Vince?
Yes.
It was supposed to be 3?
Yes. Lars scared Vince.
You should make it 1, make it interesting. That would be something to tune into. Like I said this back when it started, when John Cena was doing the open challenges, it was something to tune in for. If you do the wild card rule where they just show up and make it like a prominent thing, like, oh, who's gonna fight fucking Ricochet tonight? And Aleister Black comes out. It would be fucking dope.
Well, that would be great. And there's a built-in story, even though it wouldn't carry on probably.
But would it have the same effect if you already had 5 other guys coming over from SmackDown?
No.
No, because you don't even know who's on what brand anymore. You really don't.
So what you're saying is 1 wild card per show,
I'm
but
just saying
not
it's just the
necessarily the
beginning.
same person.
Exactly.
Right, got it. Well, then you couldn't have Roman on both shows every week, unless that's what you did forever.
But the thing is, they only have Roman on so people would tune in. You don't know if when Roman's showing up on Raw.
every week.
But I'm saying, if he doesn't
Every
show
week.
up, you don't know what time it is.
That's-
If he shows
yeah.
up in the 3rd hour and like kids only watch the first 2, they're
not
gonna
gonna
miss
see.
Roman. They don't know he was the wild card that week. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
why
that's-
not just make it 1? People will tune in thinking it's Roman.
I don't think it should be at all. It doesn't need to exist.
It could be cool if they
Sure.
do the 1.
but they're not going to. It's
And the
gonna,
wild card rule should be NXT
if
guys
anything,
too.
well, I agree. If anything, they'll bump it up to like 10.
If anything, just kill the brands, dude.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what should be done.
1 title.
But then Fox will be like, "Oh no, we want SmackDown. We paid for SmackDown." Grr. I don't know.
I don't know either.
R-Truth and Roman, after this whole women's thing, R-Truth and Roman take on Elias and Drew.
Spear, spear, spear.
It was a pretty typical Roman match after R-Truth got his ass kicked for a little while.
R-Truth's 47 years old.
He's a very old man. And he looks excellent.
He looks
looks
great,
great.
dude.
So after the match, obviously Roman got the win after his
Spear?
many spears.
And then another spear, and R-Truth got a win.
Yes, spear.
Drew
and-
2 wins for R-Truth.
That's crazy.
Actually, 3 if you count him pinning Drake at the beginning.
Yep, yeah, he
Was
did.
it Drake or whoever it was?
It was
that ran
Drake
in the
Maverick,
ring?
yeah. He defended his title in the ring.
3. He was 3-1 on SmackDown.
That's 3-0. Oh, no, yeah.
He
He lost
lost
to
to
Elias,
Elias,
yeah. It's this 24-hour title's all fucked up, but I love it. Yeah, because Roman very much had an opportunity to pin Elias himself and win that 24-hour title.
But it means dog shit.
But it's below him, so he had
That's
R-Truth
right. I
do it.
wanted to bring that up, dude. That's how you know this title is just a jobber title.
Well, it made me laugh a lot because that's ridiculous.
There's a reason Drew didn't win it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They gave it to Elias.
Yeah, Drew could have done it, but no, Elias.
Shane could have done it. It would have been interesting.
Sure. Well, I don't want Shane to be
If
part of
Shane
anything
won
else.
it and had Drew and Elias, his lackeys, just fending off all the jobbers behind him as he's walking through the backstage areas, it would be a good fucking storyline.
Yeah, but then have to smack the B team, and they were working for Shane. It's all muddied. It doesn't make any sense. It's all
None
fucked
of this
up.
matters.
No, it doesn't
You
at
know
all.
what does matter?
The Crumb Offs.
Dun, 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 dun. This is weeks in the making.
Very much so.
You want to get in some of your fucking puns?
I'm all out. I'm dry.
You try?
Yeah, man.
You crumbed out?
I'm all crumbed out. I've gotten out all the cum puns that I can fucking get. But don't you worry. They're in the description for
Okay,
this
good,
title.
good.
Or not the title, but the like the little description thinger.
So, the main event. What we've all been waiting for.
I've definitely been waiting. I've been eagerly awaiting the finale.
One underdog.
Yeah, the underdog.
One mainstay, which we all said would win her side of the bracket, Miss Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, she was up against real shit competition.
Also
to be
true.
honest.
And we also let Naya through.
Yeah.
That's
But,
on us.
it was,
She wouldn't have beaten
Nia
Asuka.
or
I mean, she would have
Asuka,
beaten
yeah.
Asuka too. So
And Becky was her only formidable opponent, and she killed her.
she murdered her, which
Yeah.
was shocking to me.
So, Liv Morgan.
That's our pick. That's
Is
our
her
bracket.
competitor.
That's our bracket buster.
And you know why? It's because she's fun.
She is.
I'm just saying. That's why she made it in.
I agree.
It was her versus Mandy, and we were like, Mandy's so hot. But Liv gives you something a little different.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, there was a lot to both sides when we picked between Mandy and Liv, But
Here's
Liv,
the deal.
Sure.
Mandy Rose took off her panties, and I would be done. Liv
yeah.
took off her panties, and I would at least have a fighting chance.
I don't know. We don't know what she's working with under there. Could be really, really fucking good.
I would have
really
a fighting chance, trust me.
All right.
I could
All
do
right.
that.
All right.
Mandy, I'm telling you,
It's
I
just
feel like if she pulled it
immediate.
off, it would be like Gold Member. You know when he's behind that thing and just gold shoots out, fucking gold lighting, and I'm just fucking eating my own skin for some reason.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Mandy is like so hot that she's not attainable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think either one of us would get Liv.
Oh no, but she seems more attainable.
I just feel like she's someone I could hang out with.
Sure. Yeah.
Liv, I would get bored talking how hot she is to her. You know what
Mandy.
I mean? Mandy, that's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, here we are, Jake. You have a list.
pro
of
con
pros and
list
cons.
because you I wasn't taking this super seriously because some of the choices were a lot they were obvious.
Yeah.
So now
I wanted to have fun with it, and you wanted to be serious about it, so that's where we're at.
We
We have your two main eventers, blonde hot chicks.
listen. Liv is not blonde.
Blonde, basically. Come on.
All right, she's probably gonna dye her hair blue when she's on SmackDown.
I think she's pink right now, right?
She is pink right now, and it's great. I love that. If it's one thing I like more than blondes, it's people with colored hair.
Okay.
I fucking love that shit too. So what you want me to go start with this? I got a pro con list, more pros than cons. Let me tell you.
Who are you leaning towards first? Let's start there, because then I'll make a case for the opposite.
I have pros and cons for both.
All right, then go ahead, hit me.
So the first one, and this isn't for you because this is mostly for me. Alexa watches Letterkenny. She's very vocal about that on Twitter, and that is very exciting. She also plays Dungeons and Dragons, which is fucking cool. It's not cool, but it's cool to me. So that's number one. Well, and two, I guess. And like I said before, Liv, she's hot, but like you feel like you still have a chance. Whereas Alexa is so hot that you're probably like, probably not.
And I've met girls like Alexa where I feel like she's probably kind of really into herself, but not
Possibly.
like, not like vocally. Like I feel like she's just maybe
Like
she's
internally.
had an eating disorder, so you know she cares about what she looks like. I was trying to get comedy out of that, and it just came off kind of rude.
No, I mean it's possible.
I'm trying to. I feel like she's probably more bitchy than Liv.
I don't. Maybe Liv's got that New Jersey temper, probably though. So there's that.
But New Jersey chicks can take a punch. I feel like if you hit Alexa, she'd call the cops immediately. You hit Liv, and she's like, "Oh, it's fucking on." She pulls out her hoop earrings and shit.
I'll be honest.
She wears Nikes, man.
She'll definitely try to stab you.
Exactly.
That's a thing with Liv, which is another thing I'm probably into.
All right.
Yeah, in my own brain.
Right now, if I had a meter, I'm leaning a little bit towards Liz, mostly because she can take a punch. This is what we're getting at.
How much can you lean towards her if you just called her Liz?
I said Liv, right?
You said Liz.
I have to piss, so it's like my whole thought process right now.
Do you want to stop this and go?
No, I want
Okay.
you to. This is gonna be more interesting now if I piss myself.
This is true. Alexa, I talked about this with the D&D. She loves just geeky shit, so that's a positive for me. Not really as much for you.
Yeah, I don't care about that shit.
Liv loves her some pizza and is very, very vocal about that on like Twitter,
She has
Instagram.
pizza pants?
She has pizza pants. She's all over it.
Here's the thing. I got no negatives actually. I like pizza.
It's great.
I was trying to come up with something positive for Alexa there, and I got nothing.
Alexa,
she has an eating disorder, so she doesn't like to eat a lot of food.
Alexa's addicted to coffee. I can relate.
I got coffee.
That's a good
All
one
right,
too.
good. All right,
That's
there's a positive.
Yep. Who do you want? Do you want a Alexa or Pro? Alexa or Liv Pro?
Give me a pro Liv because I'm trying to find a pro Alexa right now in my mind.
She's got pink hair, but we talked about that already.
We did.
And she got a blue tongue, and I left a question mark next to that one because what could that mean for us?
It could be she's. Oh no! Don't say that. out
Don't
loud,
say
Zanca. I want to say it so bad.
Is
Pause
it?
this.
Oh god.
Okay, guys. I had to edit one of my jokes.
You didn't say it out loud, but you had to ask me, and I said it was fine, but you said it wasn't.
I just feel like I'm already the number 2 favorite host. This may knock me below Chris Benoit's Ghost.
Oh, that's bad.
And I can't get down to 3rd favorite host on a 2-host podcast, man. I just can't do it.
That's fair. So
It had something to do with the blue blazer. That's all
I was thinking it could add. What I was thinking is it could add a little, like a little pizzazz to oral play. That's kind of where I was going with
Okay.
that, with the blue tongue. I don't think.
All right, positive. Alexa probably brushes her teeth because she doesn't have a blue tongue.
Well,
fresher breath.
I'm sure they both brush their teeth, but because
Play along, man.
Okay, sorry.
Play along.
Alexa,
there.
fresher breath.
Right now, everything you're telling me, I'm leaning Liv. I'm just letting you know. You're saying Alexa's more of a dork. I'm not into that stuff.
I am.
I'm into pizza.
Well, I love pizza too. Yeah.
And chicks that can talk shit.
Here's a big thing about Alexa. She's probably single right now.
That's
That's
a
a huge thing.
That's big.
Liv, we don't know. That's a con. We don't know what Liv's up to.
Yeah.
There's been only rumors about Liv.
true.
She's very private, which is a fine thing,
right.
but we don't know.
I am into that. But here's the thing. Negative on Alexa. She might have slept with Braun. I don't think you're filling her Cavanagh ham wallet with whatever the fuck he threw in there. True. Like, if you have to follow in that man's footsteps.
But
Liv, all we know is Enzo, and I feel like he's probably on
too.
our list of, like, we could probably match up pretty well.
Yeah. Enzo's
I'm just saying.
Enzo's X is on the con list.
Braun's pecker probably shouldn't be called a pecker. It's probably, like, when they came up with the word schlong, it was probably because someone saw Braun's dick.
So, on the pro and con list, I put friends with Braun. I put that on both.
All right, friends, sure. But I'm just saying.
But we don't know.
If he Cavanaghed her down.
Allegedly. Well, actually, not even. That's never been really talked about, has it?
I bet it looks like you shot a roast beef sandwich with buckshot if Braun got there before us. That's
okay,
all.
Sure. So that's a possibility that
I'm
Braun,
still leaning Liv now. I gotta
You
even
keep
this
talking
out.
yourself into it.
I know.
Here's another thing for
I think it's
Alexa.
because everyone voted Alexa, so I'm trying to really
You're the
pump
ultimate
up Liv.
contrarian.
Yeah.
She's also friends with Mickey James.
Who?
Alexa.
So is Liv.
Yeah, but Mickey James
All right.
hangs out with Alexa more.
Here's a con
And
for both of them.
Sure.
They're friends with Natty.
And Naya.
I don't mind Naya so much. I feel like
I feel like
Naya
Naya would be
hang out.
cool. Yeah, Naya might be cool.
She can take a punch.
Oh,
I
yeah,
feel
we
like
know that. We know
we
that.
can
She
get
can take
into
an
some
RKO.
arguments.
She
Yeah.
can take an RKO. Liv is friends
Okay.
with Sarah Logan and Ruby Riott.
That could be fun.
Feel like they could be an entertaining trio.
All right,
to hang
here's the
out with.
con.
Yep.
Alexa doesn't seem to have that. Where I've been with girls
Like
who've had
real camaraderie?
really close girlfriends, and it can get annoying. It can get, they could be over too much.
You said that's a con?
Yes, they could be over too much at your house. They could be fucking, just they're chatting about
A con for Liv, a pro for Alexa.
Pro for Alexa. Because
Oh,
here's
okay.
the thing: girls like to chit chat. They could talk fucking Liv out of boning you that
That's
night.
true. That's true.
Alexa's got nobody but Braun.
Or you somehow could talk the three of them into boning you that night themselves.
But Logan's dating the fucking
They're
war,
married, actually.
The war Viking
They're
guy.
actually married.
Yeah, and
But
I gotta be honest, she's got the fucking linebacker bottom. She could kick my ass, dude.
I'd probably let her. I'll be honest.
Yeah. So I'm going. That's a con for Liv. I'm going pro Alexa on that.
Okay.
She's got pigs. I could fuck up a pig.
I got Alexa's got pig. Got a
See?
pig. She's got one pig.
So
Its
Liv's
name is
got
Larry Steve.
Liv's got Ruby Riott. Alexa's got pigs. I'm going pro Alexa on that.
Yeah, that's pro Alexa, I'd say.
I meant Ruby and Sarah Logan. I don't know why I said Ruby Riott's full name.
I mean, she's there.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
is
yeah.
definitely there. And here's the most important part. One's a blonde. One's a former blonde. And they both have pink in their hair.
Okay, hair doesn't matter to me too much.
It doesn't matter to me,
Let's go.
but it definitely can help.
I'm going body. Ready?
Yes.
Pro Liv on body.
Not
And here's
really.
why.
But I'll listen.
I feel like Liv's where she's gonna be for the rest of her life. I feel like
Okay.
Alexa could go south.
I don't see that
I
happening.
feel like she's way too into her eating. I feel like she could get too skinny when you get older.
I don't know. She's gotten
Liv
past
eats
that part of
pizza.
her life.
No, but I mean, like, she's so focused on her diet that she could just, as you get older, she
too
could
much.
get that alcoholic old lady look. Because she's already got the Skeletor face, kind of. She's got the pointy nose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it works for her. It's
It
not
does,
like
but I'm
pointy
saying,
skeletal.
as she gets older, it could get worse. Whereas Liv, she got a little meat on her, and I like that.
I don't disagree with you necessarily, but they're probably about the same height, I'd say.
They're
If
both,
that- if that
they're both
factors in.
sub 5'3" would be
Yeah,
my
they're
guess.
shorter than us, which is good. That's a plus for me
Yeah.
because I'm a short man. Alexa, I feel like, is optimal height.
Look at the way they walk to the ring. Mm-hmm. Alexa's super bitchy.
Yep.
Liv's super bubbly.
Yeah.
What do you want more in your life?
Hard to tell.
I'm trying to
Hard
come
to
up
te-
with Liv.
hard to
I
tell
know
right
you're
now.
going Alexa, right? Because you voted Alexa on the poll.
I did. Yeah.
I didn't vote.
You didn't vote at all.
No.
You can see my vote.
Yes.
Really?
You can see everybody's vote.
Well, yeah.
I know all you pigs. I am going to cast my vote right after you cast yours. Here's the thing. The fans voted Alexa in.
I know. So, but the thing is, if I cast mine and it's for Alexa, it's over.
Could be.
It is. That's how the
You're going
thing
Alexa?
works. I have to. I've
Here's the deal.
sure.
I'm the commissioner of this
Oh
bracket.
my god.
I am the chief in charge. Jake, you're fired.
That is not how this works.
Fired. Liv Morgan is the Crumb
Oh
Off
my god.
2019 champion.
This is a Crumb Off screw job.
Yeah.
This is a Crumb Off screw job.
Jake screwed Alexa.
I didn't do anything. You screwed
Liv
Alexa.
wins.
Zanca screwed Alexa, and not in a hot way.
I pulled rank, bitch. Alexa.
You have no rank, second
Alexa
favorite host.
has been crumbed. Liv Morgan, baby.
Unbelievable.
Getting the scarlet sock.
Unbelievable. You're gonna make a lot of people upset there.
That's my goal.
But
I like
here's
being
the
the
thing,
heel
though.
host.
The way that's fine. The way I'm not actually upset with that. But the way we've always done it was the fan vote was the tiebreaker,
This
and
is
you
true.
just completely threw that out the window.
You know why?
Why?
Because Mr.
Because
McMahon,
I can, bitch.
Mr. McMahon channeled me
Oh,
through the
God.
Chris Benoit ghost, and he said, "Do what is right." And so
Yeah,
I
what is
murdered
right is
your
letting
family
Alexa win.
and fired you.
Alexa winning is best for business.
Is it?
It is.
You know what I think is best for business?
You know what looks bad? Pushing our girl all the way to the top and then
Oh, yeah.
picking her to win.
I Roman Reigns live all the
Yes,
way,
you
baby.
did.
There was a swerve and everything. I fired you. By the way, you're rehired now
Oh,
that the
thanks.
Crumb Offs are over.
Thank you. Until the next bracket.
till the next
I'm
bracket.
sure.
I did. Liv Morgan,
All right.
2019 Scarlet Sock winner.
I'm not upset with it. Liv definitely had the
Look, man,
pros to her, but
I'm not upset with Alexa winning either.
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be more fun to,
oh yeah, it's a
to
lot
fire
more.
you.
It's way funny. Yeah, it's way funnier. Sure. Yeah. So wow, that was.
I'm taking the heel heat on this one, baby.
Yeah, you are.
Swerve job. Fucking, I screwed Alexa Bliss.
And
Make
not,
that t-shirt.
not in a hot way.
Zanca screwed Alexa.
No, I'm not gonna
like
make
it.
that shirt.
I like it.
I don't like that.
I like it. Very much so.
Yeah, that's a very Vince screwed Brett kind of thing.
Listen, Vince McMahon sucks in 2019, so it's time for me to take over. I'm taking the fucking mantle, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you.
Listen up, Jack. I don't know why I went Hogan.
I don't either. That was weird. You definitely pulled a very Vince move right there, because that's what Vince would do.
Better porn tape.
Only
Paige or Hulk Hogan?
Who? What?
Paige or Hulk Hogan? I like that.
Paige, probably.
I would say Paige 100%,
There's
but I
more
like
of
that.
it.
I like that you
Well,
were
there's-
like, well, Hogan was pretty
Yeah,
funny.
it was interesting. It was, yeah, I mean.
Hogan, after he porked that lady, when he goes, I think I ate too much. Like, that is the funniest fucking line.
You
that
gotta
any
think
porno.
about it, because Paige's was definitely, like, if I'm gonna jerk off to something, sure, I'll
Paige's.
pick that one.
But if you're gonna watch one with a bunch of friends, you're putting on Hogan's.
Yeah,
His fucking little ham, dude. His thermos that he has for a dick, dude.
that's our picture for Facebook questions, by the way.
For Facebook questions. Who is
yeah,
it, Jake?
It's a picture of Mandy Rose, who's a big fan of our podcast.
Who, if we were being completely honest,
Should have won,
Would have
probably.
won the
Yeah,
Scarlet Sock.
probably
Yeah.
should have won. But you picked her side of the bracket anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's like Mandy Rose won.
It's like the West Coast. They won.
All right. This is from TC. What's the worst gift you've ever given your girlfriend? Hashtag McDonald's. Hashtag dollar store gift card. Hashtag 2 in pink, 1 in stink. Hashtag pull out. Hashtag didn't crumb in her hair.
The worst gift I ever gave my girl? Oh, shit, dude. It's got to be something like I bought her a vacuum, but she wanted a vacuum for our
See,
house.
that's a
So
good
it's
gift
like-
for someone who wants a vacuum.
Exactly, but it's like cliche when you're like, vacuums are so stupid. Like, you bought her, what is that, like a man thing? No, she wanted a
What about
brand new
like
vacuum.
early on? Because you guys have been together a while.
I pride myself on being a good gift giver. So I'm not trying to snake my way out of it.
No, I'm with you. I've always been a fairly good gift giver.
I think the worst gift maybe I ever gave was not giving her one for something. Like an IOU maybe for like a week
Like a
later.
piece of paper that says I owe you. Yeah.
Look, sometimes fucking you're going check by check, dude.
That's true. I bought an ex-girlfriend a lot of McDonald's, so apparently that counts.
Oh, was that your girlfriend that wrote that?
No.
Oh.
That was Mangria.
That would have been
wrote
way
that.
cooler if she wrote it and been like,
Yeah.
what is the worst gift you ever got? I got dollar store McDonald's.
Here's
dollar
the
menu
thing.
McDonald's.
That joke requires me to have a girlfriend, and that's never gonna happen. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, buddy.
It's hey, you know what?
I didn't mean to bring
I'm a
it
new
up.
man. Maybe it'll happen.
I didn't bring it up. That's Mangria that did that to you.
It is Mangria that did it. He knows, that son of a bitch. This next one is from Xavier. When are they going to do a storyline between Carmella and Mandy Rose? They did it on SmackDown, kind of.
Yeah, I guess they're maybe soon. I don't know. Why do you want that?
I don't know. I don't need that. My penis probably needs it, but
Because
that's
maybe
it.
it was a semi-shoot that happened, I guess, in the Men in the Bank. That's probably why.
Maybe. I mean, I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, look, Mandy Rose would win the feud, would be my guess, because
She should.
She should.
Yeah.
she should.
Carmella's had her time in the spotlight.
Yeah, I think Mandy
And
Rose,
I like Carmella.
Mandy Rose is somebody that they could put, not so much the rocket to, but she could definitely do some damage in the women's division.
Oh, agreed.
Especially with Sonya by her side.
Yep, I agree 100%. This is from Sean. Build Your Perfect Woman. I don't know if it's the same person, but it could
Head,
be.
torso,
it could,
legs?
yes. Mandy, Vince McMahon, Awesome Kong.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I had a worse reaction to Awesome Kong than Vince McMahon. What does that say about me?
That says you want to watch Vince McMahon's face say you're fired.
All right. I'm going to do this, and it's probably going to... I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Mandy face.
Okay.
Because she has the best face.
True.
I'm going to go Vince McMahon torso because he might have the best tits.
Well, no.
If Mandy's the face, I'm
Okay,
talking
sure.
about what's left.
Fair enough.
And I'll go Awesome Kong bottom. Here's my thinking. If I have to make eye contact at some point, it would really throw me off if Vince McMahon was staring at me while I'm plowing him. So, if I have to look at something, I'd want it to be Mandy's face.
I understand.
And at least when I'm inside Awesome Kong's bottom half, I won't be looking at it theoretically.
I will also...
I'm a very visual and smell guy.
Understood.
So now that I'm thinking about it, I might go Mandy bottom because I don't know what
where
Awesome Kong's
That's where
working
I'm
with.
at. I'll go Awesome Kong face. And then Vince, I know, it's not great, but it's better than
bad.
Vince. But it's better than Vince.
Yeah, we all agree. Looking at Vince would be weird.
And then I will also do Vince torso.
What do you think
and then
Vince's
Mandy,
dirty
Mandy
talk
bottom.
would be like if you were trying to plow him? Come on, you son of a bitch.
I'm a genius.
Is that all you got?
That's what makes him come, saying he's a genius.
Yeah, you gonna crawl on my face, you pussy?
Oh, God.
Oh, that's it. Put on a gas mask, Ambrose.
Yeah, because they definitely have the voice of the face they have, for sure.
100%.
That's got to be the case.
That's why I'm going Mandy.
Yeah,
And I like a dirty talk.
I'll go with Awesome Kong, because it's still a female face, but it's not the best. And then Vince torso, because, yeah, he's probably got great tits. But neither of us get to see the legendary hog that he's got sporting.
Yeah, I don't need it.
No, me either. I'm good.
Although I would like to, I guess, get a gander. If I was at a urinal, I'm for sure peeking.
This is from Connor. If you heard Talk is Jericho today, what did you guys think of what Moxley said about Vince and WWE?
It's 100% what people speculate goes on backstage, so it wasn't eye-opening, but what was the fact that he said it with such passion. Like, he was just so...
He really felt it, yeah.
But it also that he necessarily didn't want to leave. There was points in that whole interview where he was like, no, this is definitely it. I'm definitely out now. There was points where they could have switched it up. And it wasn't that Ambrose wasn't winning titles. He wants more control over his character. Yeah. And, like, that's refreshing to hear just because it's not like, you didn't push me. No, it's, you made me put on a fucking gas mask and get shots by a doctor.
Everything you said, plus it really just confirmed what we already knew, that Vince is a fucking crazy person. That's it. Oh, this is a good one, and it's topical. The Crumb Off winner comes up in this one. Yeah, you perked up for that one.
Did you see her on the entranceway?
I did. Yeah, I did. That might have swayed my vote a little bit too, but
Liv is hot. I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna fire you if you picked Liv, and I was gonna pick Alexa. So either way, you were getting fired.
Okay, so neither of my picks could have won.
That was my whole plan going into this.
Yeah, but you were saying that you were gonna pick Liv anyway, so it wouldn't have made sense.
Only because I had checked and I saw that you voted Alexa.
I didn't vote for anyone. Oh, on the actual
poll.
Yeah, of course I did. This is from Matthew. Liv Morgan hears your podcast and falls in love with you. She wants to spend one night with you. Of course, and it's not you, it's me, for sure, because I'm the favorite.
God damn it, that's right.
She wants to spend one night with you under one condition. You know what? I'll let you come in too. We'll take turns.
Okay.
How about that?
I just want to watch.
Okay, that's fair.
I whack off in the
Crumb
corner
off in
like
the corner?
some creep.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah, that works. You must be the recipient of one of these two moves. Will you be on the receiving end of an Owen Hart sit-down pile driver? That's weird. You brought that up as well, but it wasn't on the podcast. No, but it wasn't on the podcast because you didn't want to say it. Or will you be on the receiving end of a Rollins buckle bomb?
Buckle bomb, because I could take it, and I've taken one.
Me too. I have never taken one, but I feel like I could.
I've taken one. They're not that bad if you get it in your middle of your upper back.
I'll take the potential neck damage to sleep with Liv Morgan. That's fine.
Yeah.
The other one I feel like is more dangerous.
Your dick might not work if you're paralyzed.
I don't think I'll be paralyzed from that. The
Stone Cold was paralyzed for a little bit.
For a buckle bomb?
No, for the pile driver.
No, I'm not doing the
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. We're pro buckle bomb.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're definitely both picking the buckle bomb.
And look, we're not 48 years old or however old Sting was. 57. How old was he?
He was old.
48. I'm thinking R-Truth.
Yeah, he's old.
R-Truth is in fucking phenomenal shape.
He could probably still take a buckle bomb.
100%, dude, yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'm taking. Zanca's also taking that. He's going to watch me bang Liv Morgan because this is my show.
Son of a bitch.
And the last one is from Tim. Why? Wow, Jesus Christ! Why was Liv put on SmackDown just for her to be completely forgotten?
You know what?
Liv was not the picture this week. It was Mandy Rose.
Yeah. Well, blonde girls, they all
That's
look the
fair.
same.
She's not blonde, but that's fine.
Dude, I 100% was on a thing. I'll get to your answer in a second. Where I was looking up hot photos of Liv to put on the Crumb Off polls, and 90% of them were Mandy Rose. People had Liv, like Mandy's. You know what I'm trying to get at.
Yep.
I can't think of words right now. But yeah, a lot of people mistake that. I 100% hope. I say this a lot too. 100%. I'm trying to
That's fine.
figure out my words.
I have a lot of things I say all the
I'm
time.
mumbling my words. Yeah, Liv should be a focal point. Like
I agree.
Put Lacey back on Raw.
Yep.
And let Liv take Lacey's spot as a babyface though, and just let her go off on Charlotte or something, or because Liv's fun to watch in the ring too. She's a fun promo. She's a fun girl. I feel like she could get the crowd behind her. She could be cool in the spot that Carmella's actually in with R-Truth, like something like that. Yeah, basically, you just need a way of introducing her to the roster really again.
Yeah,
like as a solo.
That is the biggest thing. Introducing people is hard.
Yeah,
and
I like how they did Heavy Machinery.
They did it fine with Heavy Machinery. But how will they do it with Liv Morgan? We'll have to see. But yeah, she's been promoting SmackDown Liv, that's already a built-in thing. You can sell shirts like that, like easy. What? What are you
I
looking
picked
at?
the wrong. I forgot I made a meme, and I'm like, these aren't questions.
Just like what?
All right. The photo, by the way, for Instagram questions is a meme I made
Roman.
of Roman saying, "Ma, Emilio, fuck," because I just watched that movie again.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. You ready for this?
Yes.
You ready for some Instagram questions?
Yes.
Are you sure?
No.
No?
I'm still shook from the Crumb Offs, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't fuck me. I'll fire your ass again.
Yeah, well, good luck.
And then I'll move up to first favorite.
Because you'll be the only one. Actually, no, you'll be second. You'll be behind Chris Benoit.
The Audio Parrot. 2 R's, 2 T's, by the way, in Parrot, just if you guys want to follow them.
Oh, okay.
Did you laugh at the attendance joke at the beginning of Double or Nothing? Because I sure did. Yes, it was hilarious.
Did they tell an attendance joke?
They said, basically, I forget what it is right now, but they gave a number, and they were like, the most ever, basically did what WWE does.
That's great.
Yeah,
I love
and
that.
it was hilarious because it wasn't. Yeah.
What do you think of the throne thing that people are shitting on?
Oh, I thought it was super cheesy,
Yeah,
and I loved it.
me too.
'Cause, that's my personality.
Yeah, me too.
And let me just say, if it was a better-looking throne, it would have come off probably cooler. But it looked like literally like when he hit it, like just the styrofoam piece kind of fell off the back. Like,
it was real dumb and cheesy, but
it looked like the cons didn't spend any money on it.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, but I love the sentiment.
Yeah.
Savage Alpha Fox Trot. Since Firefly Funhub's Bray's alter ego now has a name, The Fiend.
The Fiend.
Do you think we'll get a match between that and the Demon? If so, you think the Fiend will give the Demon its first L?
That'd be fucking cool, actually. I don't know why I didn't even think of that.
Well, listen, the Demon is going to be at...
Saudi Arabia. Oh, don't debut the Fiend at Saudi Arabia, please.
What if the Fiend shows up in Saudi Arabia and just kills all those hula hooping fucks in the background, dude? I don't know why I picture them all hula hooping, because that's not what they're doing.
No, they're not. They're just on their phones and not entertained.
Devin Smith, 2005. Wait, wasn't Bray Wyatt's like chick thing? Wasn't when he was wearing drag? Wasn't he gonna go against the Demon too?
Yeah. He did. He went against Pumpkin
But
Demon.
He would no. Then it
Did it never happen?
I don't think so.
Oh, he was supposed to go
yeah,
against
he was
Pumpkin
supposed
Demon.
to. Yeah.
Which is the worst demon ever.
So yeah, maybe
the one who
they'll
dressed as a pumpkin.
Maybe they'll rehash that and he'll fuck up Finn.
If he
Or
comes
Demon.
out in fucking orange, I'll be very upset.
Devin Smith, 2005. Will you stop watching WWE once AEW gets a weekly show?
No, that's stupid. That's dumb to say.
Jake, you don't watch WWE now.
I do eventually.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's going to be on Tuesday. Raw's on Monday. SmackDown's going to move to Friday. NXT's Wednesday. You can watch all the shit if you want. Am I going to get burned out on wrestling? Probably.
Absolutely. I already am.
Am I going to become an honorary fuck? Yeah, probably.
You already are.
Yeah. But no, I'll probably watch all of them. I think AEW is going to be awesome to start, and I think that's all. That's the other thing I didn't like was like people were like, AEW is amazing. Raw was so terrible. They had like 5 months to put together a pay-per-view, and Raw was just a Raw.
They're very not like comparable things right now.
Throbby, was everyone else fully erect during MJF's Double or Nothing promo? Or was that just me? Hashtag decent podcast. Jake, if you didn't see it, he told Bret Hart was in the ring introducing the title.
I did.
And he said, Bret, I got a fan. I'm just kidding.
It was pretty funny.
It was hilarious.
I want to see more things from it.
Apparently that was supposed to be Ric Flair, not Bret Hart, but Ric Flair, his heart was doing all fucking funky shit. Licky_lick. Oh, by the way, Throbby. Yeah, I was semi-hard. I'm an MJF fan, been for a while, so yeah.
I definitely like the character.
Everybody says he's like the Miz in all the best ways. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Do you Licky_Lick, just in case I didn't say it
Licky
before.
Lick.
LIKY_LIK.
Okie dokie.
Do you think AEW is going overboard with the becoming competition to WWE thing, or do you think it's well moderated? Here's the thing. They're playing towards their fan base. Their fan base loves to hate WWE.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle where I think it's awesome because I don't care who fucks with who. I think it's just great that, they're both mentioning each other. So it could have more of a war feel than if they're just pretending they don't exist. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And, basically Impact's not in this war because no one's talking about it.
No,
you
no
know
one cares
what I mean?
about Impact. I just want it to force WWE to care.
Get better.
Care, yeah.
And Impact's gotten better, too, by the way.
That's what I've heard. I'm not going to watch it, though. That's the thing.
The Great Bretsky 99. Are you also pumped for Lars vs. Lucha House Party? 5-star classic right there, in my opinion. But, on a more serious note.
Oh, that wasn't a serious question?
Yeah. Do you think R-Truth will be the poster boy for the 24/7 champions? How long do you see him either holding the title or being directly involved with it in segments? Hashtag Still Real Brock Party.
Hey, yeah, you said that earlier.
Yeah. Hashtag SmackDown Live.
What? I said that earlier. Even though she's been saying it a lot. But wow, that's crazy. These people know.
The Brock Party t-shirt, first thing I thought of was Still Real After Party,
I can
Brock
make that.
Party ripoff.
I can make that.
Yeah.
What was the question?
I forgot. I'm not good at reading questions and thinking at the same time.
And I was thinking too much about him getting in our brains.
Am I pumped about Lars versus Lucha House
no.
Party? Yeah, I am.
no.
Because he's going to bury 3 Mexicans in Saudi Arabia. It's going to be ridiculous.
What are the odds that Lucha House Party wins? I think it's high.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's very high.
I don't know. Lars did delete his Twitter, so maybe who knows?
Maybe he's fucking out of the company already.
The real question is, are Truth the poster boy of 24/7? Right now,
yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. He's bringing prominence to that title like I don't think anyone else could right now. Unless it's like a huge guy.
I think Riddle would be awesome with it because he could legitimately do it. I think Shane McMahon winning it with his 2 lackeys fighting off everybody else could be fucking cool if they went with that for a while.
It is only the second week of the title. We got plenty of time. They're not going to get rid of it anytime soon.
It's still kind of a joke title right now, though, but it's fun to watch.
It's going to be.
Follow up to last week from Andy with an I.
Yeah, you got to wait.
Yeah, we got to wait for him. He's a main eventer during the question segments.
Mm-hmm.
Peter Wayne Kent.
Oh, that's a serial killer.
Yeah. When will the Undisputed Era finally debut on the main roster? You know what? I forgot about them.
How about never?
I watch NXT.
How about never?
Double or Nothing was awesome. Hashtag Save Us. Triple. Hashtag Taven Rules. Hashtag Podcast Ever.
Just podcast ever?
Put a best in front of it, but I refuse to read it all because we're just decent.
He's so wrong about that.
Yes.
And he never learns.
The Undisputed Era would be a major win. And look, they can't promote the Shield anymore because Moxley's with AEW, so why not bring up another 3-person fucking faction?
Well, 4 if they keep Roddy.
I don't know
I don't think they will either. But he's like a true serial killer. He never learns from his mistakes.
Julius _Caesar.
Love his salad.
Caesar. Going along with the Big E tweet today. From a scale of Double J's song to Otis air humping, how much would you want to see a sex scandal involving puppets on the next Firefly Funhouse? Hashtag Yowie Wowie. Hashtag Skeeting Cotton Feeling Rotten. Hashtag Puppets Up Crumbs Down. Hashtag Run Truthy Run.
Yes, please. Otis humping level of sex scandal on Firefly Funhouse. Abby is banging Waylon or whatever.
Yeah, I'll go Otis Humpy.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'll be great. But yes, Biggie earlier said he wanted to see a fucking sex scandal on Firefly Funhouse.
TV period _ TVM period _ If you could choose one wrestler to never get old and always be in their prime, who would it be? For me, it's The Undertaker. That's from him.
Oh, Shawn Michaels for sure.
Ooh,
for
bad.
Sure. He could put on, imagine the classics he could put on. Like, let's say Shawn Michaels in his prime. Classics he could put on with AJ Styles now, Seth Rollins, all these people.
Here's the thing.
Sure.
I never liked Shawn Michaels' promos.
Really? I am not with you on that.
I never thought he was that good. He never talked me in the building, but he was a great performer.
That's fair. I can allow it. Since I'm the favorite.
I would go.
Shouldn't I be firing you?
No.
Yeah, I guess. You technically own the bitch. But
I'm the motherfucker.
But, I'm the guy.
Shut up now. It's my turn to talk, Jake. I'll fucking fire you again.
Go ahead. What are you going to do? You're not going to do a podcast.
I'll fire you again.
You're going to do the podcast alone.
What? Make it 4 times that I've done the podcast alone?
Yeah, and it wouldn't be fun.
Here's what I'm going to say. It's fun for me.
Yeah, that's true.
What was the question?
Who would you keep in their prime forever? They don't get old.
The Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Okay, that's a good one too.
I would keep him in his prime because his Ultimate Warrior-esque promos, but they had a place to go. Like, they made sense. But they were so intense that you were like, holy shit, this is awesome.
You thought he was going to die every time.
And in the ring, he was great. He was literally great. He was ahead of his time.
Mm-hmm. That's a good answer, too.
Man,
Shawn Michaels is just my favorite of all time.
I agree. Hey, that's a great answer. I was just trying to pick something different because I was thinking HBK as well. Margarita _ fueled. You wake up in the Cave of Wonders, a.k.a. Nye's chili hole.
Oh, no.
You come across a rusty-looking lamp. Love this scenario already. I'm inside fucking Nia Jax's fucking brown hole.
Again.
And now what do I come across? A rusty lamp. You rub said lamp. All of a sudden, a genie pops out. You think to yourself, holy shit, I get to meet Will Smith. I love that dude. Fresh Prince was my jam, yo. However, it's Carlton from Fresh Prince instead.
That might be better.
Yeah, I'd be way cool.
Yeah.
Carlton Genie does his bouncy dance and says, you only get one choice. I can add 1 inch of girth and length to your wang,
Oh, jeez.
but I take your eyesight away.
Oh, you're blind with a okay penis.
Or you can have front row seats to any wrestling event for the rest of your life, but I castrate you. Which do you choose? Hashtag Linda's Bush equals ratings.
Wow.
Jake, take the castration. You're not using your dick anyway. I'll take the eyesight because then I won't have to look at Jake.
You took my answer because I was literally going to say I'm not using my penis anyway. Give me those shows.
Bada boom, man.
And 1 extra inch of girth and length ain't going to do much.
So you'd be up to 1.5 inches.
Yeah, it'd be like, it's not even worth it.
Mom, fuck! From Marvel on this.
Man, the peaks in this episode are outrageous. Who
And,
cares?
ladies and gentlemen, last but not least,
Andrith?
Andy underscore with
I would assume he's an Andrew, yeah.
underscore N underscore I.
But then how does he get the I? Where does that come from?
Follow up to last week. Would you rather? Since you fluff all lions, you essentially became king of lions.
Yes!
And they do your bidding for you.
Oh my god, yes.
But in order to keep your subjects loyal, you must fluff them daily.
Okay.
Or do you drink from the giraffe leather sleeve once you become the giraffe king? And your bloodline will maintain your status.
What?
Basically, your kids
Oh.
would all be drinking giraffe cum for
Yeah,
forever.
where is the benefit in your scenario?
What the fuck do I care? I'll be dead. Let him drink the giraffe cum.
That's
But
true.
why do I want to drink the giraffe cum to start?
I know, like, what benefit do... At least I have a bunch of lions.
You become the giraffe king and the giraffes do your bidding? Giraffes are a bunch of bitches, though. Unless I
Yeah.
need, like, a fucking can of tomato soup on the top shelf that I can't reach.
I'll
I don't
have
need
my
a fucking
lions
giraffe.
kill your giraffes.
Yeah,
like,
I don't need a giraffe. No, they're not mine. They're your giraffes. You're fired again. I'm picking lions. You get giraffes.
But I was the one fluffing the lions.
But that's me.
I'm the lion fluffer.
Well, Jake, here we are at the end of the podcast.
Thank Christ.
We made it.
Barely.
We broke down everything we needed to break down. I got you out 10 minutes early.
That's true, yeah.
We're doing our thing.
It's real sad that you
We're
picked
doing
Liv.
it and doing it and
real
doing
sad.
it well. Is it sad?
No.
Yeah, it's so sad. My penis is going to cry about it later when I'm looking at all the photos I got of her.
You could just do both. I mean, you know what? We're all winners. We're all winners
Did
here.
anybody really lose?
No.
Nia made it to the second round. She's
Wow,
a winner.
That's crazy.
Asuka maybe lost, but
I
like,
wonder
where
if
was
she
Asuka
knows.
this week anyway?
You think Nia knows she made it to the second round?
Do you think the Crumb Offs have more to do with WWE's booking than we think they do?
No, because Liv is not on television even a little.
A lot of people are talking about
Next
her.
week, what if she is?
She's
a lot of people
getting
are talking about
hashtag SmackDown Live going.
it. Yeah, that's true.
She's online presence is huge right now.
Maybe she debuts next week and wins
There's
the
a rustling.
24/7 title.
There's a ruffling happening with her.
And Alexa was not on either show.
Yeah, she can't wrestle right now.
I know, but she's been doing Moment of Bliss at least. She didn't even have that.
What would it have been
We didn't
about?
need a fucking 35-minute segment at the beginning.
We
I would have
didn't-
taken
we
a
didn't
Moment
need
of
her.
Bliss.
We had Brock Party.
That's fair. I'll give you that. Brock Party was good.
We had
But
a boombox instead
I
of
like
her.
seeing Alexa Bliss on my TV.
Well, hear me out.
Yeah.
Asuka, she lost the first round. I don't think we've seen her since we kicked her out of the first round.
Barely. She's been with the Kabuki Warriors.
Were they on Raw?
No,
I mean,
they were
SmackDown?
on. They were not on either show. Against the tag team that they're supposed to be like, fucking taking the titles off of someday.
Who else lost in our first rounds that we haven't seen? Tamina? She
Tamina
was on SmackDown.
no, she was on Raw,
Raw.
at the block party.
Yeah, the Uso party.
The Uso party. Yeah.
Uso Memorial Day party.
Yeah, the
Memorial
Uso Memorial
party.
Day party. And she was all happy, and it was weird. But she
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah,
Yeah, Tamina. But that was the
our
first
truth
time.
was there too.
Was he?
I think. Didn't he try to get pinned a bunch?
Oh, yeah, yep. But
That reminded me of most Boston block parties where you just get drunk, run around, try to beat up a black guy.
Jesus Christ. That was the first we've seen of Tamina since Nia
Boston
got
is
injured. I think.
racist. That's the joke.
I got it. I got the joke. I'm trying to go over it. That was the most we've seen of Tamina since Nia has been injured, which pretty much is correlating with the Crumb Offs, I'd say.
Becky's losing steam. She
lost,
make it.
She lost to Alexa.
Who else was in the Crumb Offs?
Lacey got beat up by Charlotte.
Did she make it in the Crumb Offs?
She was in, yeah.
Who'd she lose to? Sasha. Or Bailey.
No,
one of
Bailey.
them.
And it was an unfortunate choice.
Oh, look, see? So, yeah, Bailey got a push in the Crumb Offs. She's the champ now.
Yeah.
This is all kind of making sense.
Yeah, maybe someone's listening backstage.
They're like, this Crumb Offs, they're onto something.
This is great. And we're going to push everyone on it.
So
now that Liv won, we might see her as women's champion.
Maybe.
She'll be a heel, though.
Another con, by the way. Alexa Bliss got concussions.
So
she's going to go crazy. Chris Benoit you.
That's even better. If she can stab me, that's awesome.
So you want to die. That's real cool, Jake.
I did say a pro for either one of them is they could stab me, yeah. Because Liv definitely could because Jersey.
Yeah.
That accent might be a little tough to get through.
It's not that bad.
No, I've heard it be bad.
But not her. You know what really got me with her? Was the thing where she has her butt cheeks clamped over that pool.
Oh, yeah.
Pole
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, she wins.
She's like, it's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Liv is a good choice.
You know what really won in the Crumb Offs? Pizza, okay?
Pizza
Because
wins.
look, if Alexa was pro pizza as much as Liv is, I'd be pro Alexa.
That's fair. She's never talked about pizza.
Never.
Has she even eaten a piece of pizza? We don't know.
No, she said she has problems with eating
The
back
coffee,
in the
though.
day.
The coffee got me, too. I was like, oh, I love coffee. It's great.
Yeah, coffee's nice. You know what I like more than coffee?
Pizza. Yeah. I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
Pizza rules. That's the conclusion of the Crumb Offs.
The conclusion, you know what?
You know what?
No one wins.
No one wins.
Pizza
Pizza.
wins.
Fuck it, man. The Ninja Turtles were onto something.
Pizza wins. Who needs Liv? Who needs Alexa?
Yeah.
Sit down with a pizza.
You know who wins the Crumb Offs 2019? Pizza. There it is.
I mean, we are the pizza podcast. We have the pizza ratings. It makes sense.
Pizza wins.
Pizza wins.
Liv is the spokesperson for pizza, though.
Sure.
So we'll kind of give it to her.
It's
But really
pizza, but with like a little Liv asterisk.
Ass.
Oh, she's got that. They
So
both
does
got
Alexa.
that. They both
Alexa's
got
got
that.
some nice under butt cheeks.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what
Alexa
Liv
in
Morgan.
a bathing suit is so good.
It's real good.
It's very like appeasing to the eyes.
It's very pleasing. Yeah.
like when I see it, I'm not mad.
No,
You know what I mean? Like I'm the opposite of sad.
I'm very happy.
Yeah, when I see it, I'm like, life's pretty good.
Things are all right. Just
Yeah.
scrolling through Instagram, you're
Yeah.
like, oh.
It's like, oh, you know what? I forgot to masturbate today. Thanks for reminding me, Alexa.
Alexa's one of the ones that doesn't like give it all away all at once too.
Exactly. She gives you just enough.
She like covers it up sometimes, and then when she does, you're like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm very pro Alexa too.
Yeah. No one loses here. Like I
No,
said,
no.
they're all winners.
I mostly did it for the gimmick of
We're
being
the
able
winners.
to fire you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
We're the winners here.
Yeah. You know what? Pizza should be in the next bracket.
We can do a food bracket.
Yeah, we could do that.
We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, this is true.
We should establish the next bracket at some point.
Well, Jake, I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
Everybody who does brackets does theme songs. So I don't really feel like we should step on the theme song thing because it'd probably be boring and redundant. And plus, if you're not picking, I'm a real American, you're an asshole.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like,
Yeah.
that's got to be the best song
I mean,
of all
that's a
time.
good one, but there's also Metalingus, so.
Yeah, Metalingus is good, but is it really a real American?
No.
Like, when you hear Metalingus, do you think you could, butt fuck a bald eagle?
No,
exactly.
I don't.
Exactly.
No.
I don't know
Or you
either,
could
but-
slap a tornado with the Hardys.
I don't like that
No,
one.
okay.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I just wanted to say slap a tornado.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
So I don't think we should do songs.
Okay, what are you thinking?
Moves are kind of boring.
Yeah, you don't really do movies much either.
No, I meant moves.
Oh,
Like
moves.
finishing moves.
Okay.
Movies. We could do movies, but I got to be honest with you. That's My Boy is number one in my book. And that's Adam Sandler.
I watched that twice in the last week.
It's the greatest movie of all time.
It's a great movie. It's not. It's not a good movie.
It's the greatest
but
movie
it's
of
a
all
great
time.
movie.
I stamped it. You know what? You're fired. That's My Boy won that bracket.
I'm with you. I'm agreeing with you. It's just
All
a
right,
bad movie.
You're fucking hired again, okay?
Yeah, all right.
It would have been that versus Step Brothers, I got to be honest, in the finals.
Would have been a good one. Ringer is up there too.
The Ringer
Yeah,
is a
Ringer's up
great
there
movie.
too. It would have been just a nincompoop bracket of movies.
Dude, it'd be a lot of bad movies.
Yeah, it would.
We're in a lot of bad movies.
Yep.
All right, Jake.
all right.
I'll tell you what. I picked the ladies. You can pick the next Crumb Offs.
The
You're
whole
into
bracket.
whatever you want. You're into video. You can. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
If you pick something I don't know very well, like video games,
Right.
you got to do the bracket.
Well, I was just thinking of just the second round of women.
Well, that's kind of boring.
I know, but we've had there's so many. Or we could do the manager one that we talked about. But we'd have
But
to
it's
do.
going to be all managers because Mr. Fuji is the man.
Well, it'd have to be. We could do women and men managers,
Yeah.
but have to be separate brackets.
No.
Because the women would win every time.
Would they?
Yes, 100%.
You think so?
1,000,000,000%.
You think Mr. Fuji wouldn't throw salt in the eyes of Zelina Vega?
It doesn't matter. If Zelina would win, she's a woman. That's just how that works.
Fucking Mr. Fuji's Asian.
If we're talking
choppy
if
a woman.
we're talking crumb ability here, the woman's going to win every time.
Crumb ability is all what you make it.
We have a most...
That's what you missed in this bracket, by the way.
I embraced it in the last
You
one.
did, and I'm proud of you. You've come around.
I've come around, you betcha. We've kind of established that the women definitely will win that. I'd say though. You put Stacey Keebler in a bracket with Mr. Fuji, she's winning.
I'm Fuji. Fuji wore nightgown to the fucking
Okay,
ring.
we're not doing that then. I trust you to pick. I can't make a decision.
It's up to you, buddy. Just don't do women. Like we just did.
No, I'm just
women.
saying. At some point, we should.
You want to do guys? You want to do a gay bracket?
We could do a gay bracket.
Who's the hottest guy though?
I mean, we'd have to go with like like Seth Rollins and shit like Roman Reigns. Oh, Roman might win that.
Yeah, Roman's the only guy I could consider like a stereotypical good-looking dude.
Yeah, he's a pretty man. Yeah.
So Roman wins. So
Okay, that's it.
bracket.
We don't need the bracket. Yeah, we can do whatever. You pick. I know you gave me, but I was fired twice, so I apparently don't have.
You know what, Jake? You want your job back? Pick a good bracket.
Let's do a food bracket then, like we talked about.
All right, but here's the thing.
Sure. Pizza can't be in it. Ooh. Because we already crowned pizza.
All right, let's say Chinese food. Are you just doing Chinese food as a whole, or does it have to be egg rolls,
I'd say
dumplings?
Chinese food as a whole. Food types? Could do food types? No, because that's too broad. But Chinese food, that can be considered.
That's what I'm saying, because I like some Chinese food. I don't like other Chinese food.
That's true, good point. But if you like Chinese food
But
as
if
a
it's
whole...
Chinese as a whole,
then
the cons
it
would be
includes-
the stuff I don't like.
That's true.
And the
That's true.
pros would be the things I really like.
What are you thinking? Maybe I can just agree.
I got nothing. I'm just
don't
trying to... I guess I'm trying to downplay whatever you pick. And not on purpose.
I don't know.
It just happens. That's our dynamic.
Yeah, because games, you don't know any of that.
I could do games.
You couldn't.
Crash Bandicoot. Number one.
No, it's
Number
not
one video game of all
It's
time.
not that good. It's not that good.
It's pretty great game.
It's okay. It's no Spyro.
Wunderbar.
Spyro's better. Spyro's better.
Does it have Wunderbar?
It does not, but it's made by the same,
Crash
made by the
Bandicoot
same
wins.
people, though.
I literally, that was the first game I got, I think, was for my PlayStation, was Crash Bandicoot.
It's not a bad game. It's like one of those hard games. It's like hard
But-
and not that fun.
I would get stoned for right around the first time I got my PlayStation was the first time I found weed.
No.
And so me getting high always ended up in me just going Wunderbar way too often.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't
We'll
know.
figure it out.
All right.
We'll talk it out.
We'll talk about it.
No definitive decision making here unless you're Zanca McMahon and you're firing me and picking Liv, the underdog that we picked. Our underdog.
Our underdog.
Such a Roman move, or such a Vince Roman move.
Yeah, we'll figure this shit out.
Yeah,
I'm not
sure.
worried about it.
Me either.
We'll figure something
We
out.
have all the time in the world. It's
have
our
all the
show.
time
We
in
can
the
do
world.
whatever we want.
We can do cereal, but we're both Fruity Pebble guys.
Oh, cereal's good. How about we do a cereal bracket without Fruity Pebbles? Because, like, that's too easy for
Can't
us.
do that, though. That's
No,
like saying,
it's
hey,
tough.
how about you go live a great life, but you got to kill your kid first? I mean, I think about it, but it's like, I still feel bad.
Yeah, it's rough. But that I feel like if we specifically have something in mind already, that's just gonna win because we're us. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like if it was a food bracket, we take out pizza, then obviously something new will win.
All right, Jake, here's the deal.
Sure.
I don't know shit.
You
You pick, and then you got to talk me into why these are good choices, and it'll be you and the fan vote.
for
And
what?
then I'll be the tiebreaker
For cereal?
for whatever you want. If you want to do video games, it'll be you and the fan vote.
That's
And
too
I do the
broad.
tiebreaker.
There's so many. I couldn't do it.
Just make a good bracket.
Let's do cereal bracket, but no Fruity Pebbles.
I can't do that.
We gotta do
I
it.
would feel so bad for Fruity Pebbles.
I
man.
do too. Okay.
You know
let's
why
stamp
Fruity
it
Pebbles
now.
wins? You know why Fruity Pebbles wins, by the way?
Why?
Because they make the best Rice Krispie treats, too.
Oh, you're right. You're so right.
So
I do that frequently.
they're dual fucking threats. Great cereal, better Rice Krispie treat than a Rice Krispies.
Very true. That's very true. I don't know then.
I don't know either.
We're gonna have to off mic
You know what?
discuss
Let's just
this.
do pro Fruity Pebble talk next podcast.
Okay. I'll talk about Fruity Pebbles for 2 hours.
All right, Jake, you have a heart out. You're over it by 1 minute. So I
That's
will
fine.
say this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I really would like it if all of you people could take the time, if you have a Twitter, to follow us at StillRealAP. If you have a Facebook, ready for this one? Still Real After Party.
Wow,
Simple. If you have a Facebook, we're simple.
That's a tough one to find.
Still Real After Party. You have an Instagram. Still Real to us.
Yeah.
If you have nipples
Yes.
and you would like them covered,
Or not. You can take this off as well. Yep.
shop.spreadshirt.com/cinnamon toast crunch churros Vegas
Damn it.
mug.
So close.
Shop.spreadshirt.com/Still Real After Party.
Got it.
shop.spreadshirt.com/stillrealafterparty.
Yes.
shop.spreadshirt.com/stillrealafterparty. Follow at that wrestling guy because he's a cunt.
We didn't bring him up at all.
No. Mangria, gonna be my first 2-time Hall of Famer. I'm vetoing fucking your guy.
Whatever. That's not a thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
That's
thing.
not a thing. You already fired me. Like,
I know.
give me some power.
Who's the guy you promised to get in? I forgot already.
Franco.
He hasn't
Francois.
fucking commented in a while.
He has on
Francois.
Facebook a lot. He's been doing more Facebook than.
I haven't seen him on the Instagram.
Yeah, well, I promised. I keep my promises.
Well,
A Lannister always pays his debts.
it's gonna be tough for you to keep a promise at a job you no longer
I do.
have.
You've hired me
Jake.
twice.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm real flaky.
Yeah,
I can
that's
fire you
very
again
true.
in a minute.
That's very true. If you didn't know, this podcast you're listening to right now is also on Apple podcast apps and Google podcast apps. So go on there, listen to us there if that's your preferred method, and give us a little rate ski.
Little rate ski,
And
little
tell your friends.
review ski,
Tell your friends.
tell your mother, tell your
Oh.
mother Zanca liquor in the fucking cooter if she needs to. And if
And
that doesn't
tell
work,
your father that Zanca will suck his dick.
dude, tell
too.
your father that I'll put my dick in his ear pussy like
See?
he's never felt before. You get your dad into fucking Motley Crue. He's gonna be into Zanca fucking verbal audio for once a week for about 2 hours. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, we'll get in his ear hole.
I'm gonna fucking crumb.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I got nothing.
I don't
I'm
either.
out
No.
of steam.
Do your thing, dude. Do your thing.
Oh yeah, peace, love, leg drops.
Suck it.
Suck it.